And now my OBS is gonna disappear, so I probably should be able to see chat at least here. And yes, I hope you all have a good time anyway. I have a good time. Like, I'm chilling right now. I'm done with work. I'm home. Well, temporarily home. But yeah. Have we didn't search this up and search this all of a sudden? Oh no, wait, we did some stuff, didn't we? I'm pretty certain I read this. By the way, that mob around you back there, was it about the password device? I remember that Zamezima and the Urban Myth Dissolution Center are working together to bring about devastation and judgment. It feels so weird, I can't even see my OBS, like I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I am completely blind except for my chat down there. Kinda annoying. They're all saying that for some reason. I can't even see the sound. Like, if the sound is bad or something, please do tell me, because I have barely any way of seeing things. Like, I can see my chat. I can basically do this. Give me a second. There we go. That's what I can basically do with my chat. I can't really see much more. I'll do what I can while we're on the move. I'll do some social media research. Heroes of the day. People have attacked Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Simmer's up to something again. They should just stop. No, read the article. There's saints trying to stop the center staff from committing terrorist attacks. I think that some random people gathering evidence and took care of the problem while the police are just useless. Okay. They acted to a rash. Attacking like that without any proof could be considered a crime. Center supporters only believe in them because they don't know better. Damn, it is such a 50-50 here right now. It is basically like, I mean, you shouldn't do this because, like, that is a crime. Like, oh, you were just being with them. Like, they already do this kind of thing. Like, technically not. The only thing they have as a proof is basically the picture we took before. That... No, we didn't take it. The other person took it. Kept it online. They shouldn't have been a bit peaceful, but there are actual incidents happening in real life and they're only getting more extreme. You can't even laugh about it. Bomb threats don't make good jokes. Why do terrorists? Oh, Simmers are terrifying. Yes, they are. Our reaction to Simmers are terrifying. I'll look into that. Need those glasses. Yeah. I don't know how the glasses worked. We just got them from him and now we use them. I do wonder how powerful we actually can be with this whole like thing, seeing things. Oh, the Simmers and the centers acting on their to Kisiragi's influence. So this is what Tumarigi was speaking of. What did you say? Don't really get how, but you find keywords. That's right, I don't get how. Fair, actually. Simmers are terrifying. Influence. Both? No, okay, then just do one. Simmers are terrifying. Too many searches. Zarigi's influence. No way, the Simmers cause the incident and the Urban Myth Dissolution they just want to ride a media wave. Unpopular opinion, but I support Urban Myth Dissolution Center. People who call themselves heroes and attack others were the ones who could meet the devastation. Did I just... No, it was just a number there. Is there anything about the group in Illuminati prophecies? Jesus. Is there actually a prophecy about terrorism? Oh, fucking not. Jesus. Do those glasses belong to you? Oh, the director gave them to me. Yeah. Don't really know why. Wait, How did the things go so bad? Limited course of Simmers. How did it all come to this? I always look forward to their videos about various urban myths. The center director probably isn't human. There got to be a weak point that will expose his true identity, like the eyes or the neck. I'm not really against devastation or whatever. Fair, okay. Don't object to the Great Reset either, but has the center announced their views or not? Why should we? What is the decision made on a whim? Why sudden announcement accuracy at this point? Were they busy preparing? Yeah. I guess this. I haven't found any clues yet. I probably should look for clues as well. Is that site admin lead Zimmer seems like an evil organization, not evil orgs in times as well. I heard a rumor that the admin is some super genius hacker. I'm assuming none of the Zimmer know this, but if someone is familiar with the Happy 77.7 billion yen league, please do tell. I can't find any info no matter how much I search. Happy. Sounds like a casino or something. Ever heard of an incident with that name? Okay, I found something. Who even is the admin? The dude in the video? Who's behind the mask? Has anyone actually met them before? I talked to them on the forum before. Yeah, sure. Right, the community on that website. You feel more like someone who reads their own website than basically like talking to people there. I joined a voice chat before. I only got a chat with them a bit, but I could tell they're really smart. I told you guys you say they illuminate cars as a prophecy, but that's exactly what the admin is trying to make you think. This is the admin's roadmap to the Great Reset. It's really just a roadmap to the Great Reset. Then why go out of the way to make it with the illuminate cars? Ah, there must have been some reason behind that. Probably. Seems committed to carrying out the plan. Are they a billionaire? Oh, Zamazima admin. Correction to Samazima admin. Let's see what the rumors can dig up. Nice. I think it seems good right now, so we're just gonna look for Zamazima admin. I don't think we need more search, it's kind of specific to be fair. Yo, Gani, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing very well today. I'm doing good. I'm chilling in the RV right now because I need a temporary stay because my work is too far away. Kinda accepting at the same time a part of me doesn't. I don't know really how to explain it, to be fair. I guess I just haven't like gotten into the whole work thing yet. But other than that, I'm good. Just tired from work. With one of the most like scuff ass setup I have. I barely even have like a second screen right now. I have like a small test screen I could use, and apparently it works. I can see chat right now. So if I do miss something, that's because it's on the side, a bit far away from stuff. I probably should like 3D print something for it so I can easily use it on my screen or something. That would be a nice idea actually. I might think of that later on. At some point. But yes, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well today. Dissolution. If only we could find some info that leads to a hint. I don't know how serious people are taking it. Depends on how serious is the admin taking it. Also, I can't really see chat. Like, I can see chat. I can't see OBS and shit. I only can see the game right now, just so you all know. Because I have two screens, one for chat and one for game. I don't really have much else, and my smaller screen only works with chat, to be honest. It is too small for anything else. And what was the riddle again? Something like it doesn't matter whatever you say. It's on the website. What does not exist even if you speak of it? Looks like your answer is on the page. Looks like you answer it on the page 2. If you solve it, what happens when you submit it? You getting this part of the prophecy, or they'll disclose the motives. Either way, you find out something. If there's anything you need, just let me know. I'll get it for you. Don't worry, the director gave me a laptop. Nice. I think we discussed this something last time, but it might just be truth. We thought of what everyone here is saying and stuff like that. It might just sound like truth for the reason of like... Hold on. Like, if you speak of the truth, it still doesn't exist. Because people want the truth to stay hidden. Kind of something like that. You can call it something, so it must exist. If it doesn't exist, you couldn't speak of it. Something that was there but is gone now, something vintage, a riddle for collectors. Also, can you all hear me? Hopefully you can still hear me. Yeah, okay, good, you can hear me. Just making sure, because as I said, I can't see shit. I barely can see shit. But also, how are you, Gani? Or is it a wall of text again? Mostly I was wondering, because it was quiet, and as I said, my shit is scuffed right now. My shit is... Oh, scuff setup at least. I can hear you. Playing Minecraft right now, so probably gonna be looking. Yeah, no problem at all, no problem at all. I was mostly just wondering, because I don't really know what's going on around right now. Trying to find like the keywords or something. Oops, why did I do that? That was not really meant to do. Did we search for everything? We have Zamazima, terrorist group of Zamazima. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what I'm looking for. Let's just find some stuff. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful time with Minecraft. They might be the ones posting about themselves, probably. Now I'm just going through and see if I can find some clues. Most of these I've actually already read through, to be honest. Is my screen warm? It's kind of warm, but I think it's fine. Just trying to make sure it doesn't lay on something can be overheated at, because this is just a temporary test screen shit for my Raspberry Pi, to be honest. Still works though, it has pretty good graphics for what's going on. It's just very, very small, so it barely fits anything. Surprising number of people are driven by their fears. Okay. Oh, theory that the census staff are terrorists. I have no idea how people managed to come up with that idea. It's kind of odd. Probably because of the whole urban myth shit going on, and then it's oh, but these people does with that. It might just be them. Yay. Yeah, sure. Probably can have my screen like that. Yeah, okay, this might work. I need to find my place for my feet as well. As I said, my setup is so weird right now. Not gonna lie though, I feel much better for being able to stream now. It's something when I stream, I relax so much that it's things just becomes all right. Mostly just chilling with you all, having a wonderful time. I know I'm not the greatest streamer, and I don't mean it in a bad sense. I mean there are so many streamers that basically are bigger than I am, but I just like doing this. I have kind of thought of trying to find ways of growing bigger, trying to plan some more stuff. Well, not plan more streams or stuff like that, and more or less means I don't know, schedules, stuff. You know, like basic things, not like how many times I stream. But I really like streaming. It is fun. I was kind of nervous about streaming, mostly because like I felt I am back from work, should I actually stream? I feel like tired. But now when I started streaming, especially after fixing this weird ass setup with my Switch to my Elgato to my PC with my big ass hard drive that it's on my laptop because it doesn't have fit anywhere, with a temporary microphone because I forgot some stuff as well, Bluetooth earphones and stuff like that. And damn, I have like stuff going on right now. We have like, me and my family has discussed like if I in the future get a van and like make it into an RV. I actually gonna have like a place I can have my stream at, or like my PC and stuff at. There's a lot of planning though with that. To be honest, I think that would be fun, especially if I had like enough money to like just take some time off or something like that, but still be able to like. It would. I was with my bag as normal. That's just fine. That happens. But like I know that I am watching two people. It's gonna be a bit of a shout out, but to be fair, those two people are amazing with what they do. Yeah, let me just see if I can find them. Because I watch a lot of RV stuff, not RV, camper van stuff on YouTube. And I follow two specific people, it's just that I don't really remember. I think like one is called Trent the Traveler, who basically has a van with their dog. And what is interesting is like he still earns money, which is from the Patreon and YouTube and stuff, which you know already. I can't really like trust that as an income for myself. I'm not really the one person to sell myself as long as I don't need to. Sure, like as I said, if I ever become big, I know that it's not just gonna be there and stay there for whatever reason. I am gonna have to work hard for it, and yes, some of that is basically selling myself or doing similar thing. And when I say sell myself, I mean like, oh, you can like subscribe here so you can get stuff like this and do this, do that. Like that's basically what I mean. Just normal stuff like patrons things. Like I still have like my Ko-fi stuff. It's just that nothing really happens there, so I kind of don't really maintain the thing there. Plus, most of that is like digital. There we go. I managed to find the last thing. Wonderful. But yeah, Trent the Traveler, which actually is building their new... Oh, I just saw on YouTube apparently Mori on HoloLive and the other in English is basically gonna have one last trip in Minecraft with Gura. I hope Gura finds something they want to do. I like that people probably say like a lot like they already have a channel, they do things like that. Like, to be fair, I enjoyed them, but I don't really like watch too much. I know like their background things and stuff like that. For example, I think I discussed with Gani a few days. Sorry if I don't read, like I'm trying to find the second person. It's just they upload now and then. Not like rarity stuff, but it's not like they upload every single goddamn thing. So I'm just trying to find it. I only remember one of them because Trent the Traveler is kind of like a... What's this? Oh. It's kind of like very fitting name as like a channel stuff. But I don't think I can find the other because it was probably a few days he uploaded, and yeah, my subscription list on this thing is hella large, so I don't know if I can find him. God damn it, there's 2 people at least I follow, and yeah. Watch them on YouTube, otherwise I watch also kind of stuff to like get some inspirational things. I can also already like figure out that I'm gonna have a high bed, and the reason for that is that I get like a garage. Let's call it that, because people call it a garage. Because then I get more space for storage and other things. Because if you have a low bed, you basically have like a lot of like body space, but then you can't really like store much more. And also if I have like a kind of wide door, I will have a part of my counter there outside, like not outside but like in the middle of the doorway, so that, like if you do stuff for cooking you can basically look out on things. Miss Tomagiri would never forgive me if something happened to her dear colleague. Her dear colleague. And that's why I'm going to ask you to trace her footsteps. What she looked into and what she realized. Hold on, let me see if I can... Give me a second. I'm trying to find that position where I can like rest my feet and still not like mess shit over a bit. Here we go. Okay, much better. I think it's a bit like... Can you see me even if I do that? Hold on, like I'm just like falling downwards here a bit. Better. I have a, like a sort of down thing for like table thing for like bed thing, but it's if I have my feet on that, it basically falls through. So I'd rather not have like 2 heavy things on there. My PC is fine, but like my feet and stuff. I see. Need to read Jasmine's footsteps. Also, where is it we're going? The place we're about to go must be kept secret between you and me. Well, good luck. My boss, or our boss, basically is incapable of. Yeah, he has the vision. He knows exactly where we're going. Let's go. Also, that smile of his, though. Not like it's both creepy and at the same time not for some reason. Let's right. Do you know what? I'll try to recap later. All right. Wait, recap what? Wait, I'm curious. Wait, what will we just bring out where I need a recap? I am kind of out of my own loop here. What's going on? Because I heard you talk about Mori earlier and I want to hear about that. Oh, yeah. It was just that we before talked about like Mori had their music channel before streaming. And like how they go back either to what they used to do or who they used to be and stuff like that when they stopped streaming. It's like, as I said, like it's kind of sad that Gura basically is graduating right now. So how am I looking? Am I actually on Godam's screen? Like I don't even know. Give me a second. Yeah. If I do this, why am I? Hold on, give me a second because I'm like cut off here for a moment. Oh yeah, huh. Odd. It was apparently moving. I'm gonna lock this. And yeah, so basically if I do this, you can still see me. I don't move that much. Okay, I'm glad for that. I don't really like know where they end up. Like they might just go back to their old channel, or they might create a new channel and stuff like that. I don't know. Because most of the times when someone becomes someone else as a VTuber or things, I don't know that, because often of the times it's nothing really announced like that. Like, now this person has become this, or I used to be this person, now I am this. So, most of the times for me, it is just that the Gura, in a sense, disappear. The person itself doesn't disappear. But I don't know if they are just gonna get normal jobs, if they're just gonna want to find something they really do like more than this, and what's going on. The only thing I basically hope is that they find something they do enjoy and want to stick around with. We call that a no-solve case. Wait, what did you say? Uh, and also case, no one, not one that could be solved or unsolved case. It's a case that should not be solved. Cases where the investigation was discontinued for whatever reason. We call that a no solved case. Oh, so it's not that it can't be solved, it is that it can't be solved but shouldn't because, oh shit, something is happening. Are there actually cases like that? The National Police Agency has a secret warehouse with those materials. Warehouse? Jesus. We call it the closet. She, Miss Tomagiri, went to the closet looking for records of the incident. Maybe she found information about the Genesis card at the closet. If so, one more thing before we enter. The material stored here, the staff working here, and the fact that the closet even exists. We need you to keep everything a secret. Good luck, my boss has the vision. Secret. A secret. Okay, got it. Damn. This is ridiculous, especially for cases that shouldn't be solved. This is... When an incident occurs, the best method is to work steadily until it's resolved. Oh, yeah. It feels odd being on the side. Yeah. There we go. Even my own is like, my own setup, how I sit is like scuff as hell. This is such deception. That's why I don't like this place. Fair enough. So, yeah, it works for the secret police, but the whole thing with like, we can't solve this, we shouldn't solve this, just pack it, he doesn't really like it. Miss Fukurai, please try follow Mr. Tomarigi's traces here. With that power of yours. But why look into Jasmine's actions? Miss Tomarigi was injured before she could report the information she found here. If there's some connection between the answer to the riddle and then the Illuminate card. She learned about the Genesis card here, so there must be clues somewhere. If there's anything you don't understand, please ask the librarian. Understood. Info on the Genesis card and related to the riddle. I'll follow Jasmine's footsteps in the investigation. Ooh, Jasmine's traces. Are they gonna look like Jasmine, or is it gonna look odd because of like, ooh, do we trust her stuff? I don't know. This shadow, it's Jasmine. She's taking out files from the shelf. It doesn't look like she is that focused, so maybe this shelf isn't it. Okay. This shadow must be Jasmine. What's she doing? Looking for something. Had you given up looking? No. Ah! I'm trying to find a comfortable way for my legs right now. I want to check the material here, but the whole box is gone. Maybe that's why. Maybe the librarian knows something. D99. Kind of reminds me of the warehouse I work at, except for like bigger things and smaller things. All other things. Jasmine's shadow. I really hope you'll be okay. I hope so. She seems to be searching for a file. Looks like she's reading the file from this shelf. Take a look at the shelf. Okay, check shelf E3. Might as well. Shelf E3. Lots of boxes with files in them. This shelf, Jasmine was checking, but there are way too many materials to go through. There's no time to read everything if there was some way to narrow them down. Okay. I'm gonna check with the librarian, I guess, then. Excuse me. Commissioner Tomiri has informed me of the situation. However, I never saw you here, and anything I happen to say is just me talking to myself. Huh. Fair. Do you work in here as librarian? My job is simply to manage the material here. This is just one of the locations used for storing materials related to various incidents handled by police. Damn, one of many, huh? If it comes, that means the case no longer needs to be solved. No longer needs to be solved, huh? This place store materials like that, I see. The closet. Were you here when Jasmine was looking into things? Jasmine... Miss Tomarigi. I happen not to have seen her. There was much dust flying around that day, some files on the shelf seemed to have flipped over. Pretend that Jasmine wasn't there, right? The past, the Genesis card, one was being looked into from which shelf? That means Jasmine's managed to find information on the Genesis card. That's why Jasmine tried to find out what she was looking at and what she discovered. I think there's a box missing from the shelf D99. You happen to know what was in it? D99. Maybe a file that was destroyed. There's no way for me to look it up. Seriously. Related materials might be in E4, though I'm not sure how helpful that will be. Shelf E4, thank you. I guess I'll be talking to myself quite a bit today. Yes you will. I do like, what I like with this is it's not him being like an ass. It is just that we are not supposed to be here, but we have, in a sense, a certain A-okay of being here. But because of the whole gray zone kind of thing, it's like, I'm just gonna talk to myself because I am gonna help out. It is just you're not supposed to be here. Check for related materials. But I don't even know what kind of related materials. Wait, this material looks like a bit crumpled. Maybe it is. Matsuda. Ryuto Matsuda interrogated as a suspect. Is that Matsuda-san from the Netherworld tour, or just someone with the same name? Okay. A colleague of the victim Nomura, Matsuda had a motive for committing murder. Upon interrogation, an alibi was established, an incident where Matsuda-san colleague was killed. Could it be the Ueno Tenshu incident? The investigation ended by the decision of Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa sent to the closet. Okay, that twist was kind of worrisome, because the closet is for we are not gonna solve this case. Not because we can't, but because we shouldn't. Which more or less just means that... Oh, he had an alibi. Oh, fuck it. Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa. Kurosawa's father. First, let's show the Miris and this document. Probably a good idea. Don't have many clues. I'm just gonna go into my book because there's some stuff we have managed to like... No? Oh yeah, here. Zamazima, like broadcast, police, the closet, mirror. Kurosawa, oh yeah, that bugger. Reported theft. Apologies for asking you to do this. No, I'm kinda glad you did. Yeah, because last time we met Jasmine, she basically said stay out of this. But now they come here to like, okay, we need you to help us and help Jasmine. And I'm glad for that as well. Okay, just... Whoop. There goes my screen, or secondary screen. It's not comfortable either. There is not really a comfortable way for me to sit. Hold on, I can probably do this. Let me give this a try. I'm just, like, trying to find something for now, at least. Ooh, that's actually kind of comfortable. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is fine. Kinda. Sort of. Give me a second. Ah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, my Switch has a bit of a problem now and then with, like, doing that. I just moved the dock, basically. But the document stored in E4. There are documents saying that Matsuda-san from the Netherworld tour was suspect. Miss Tomarigi sent me reports on the tour about Matsuda. Matsuda was Kengo Nomura's colleague, it seems. Yes, the document mentioned that Matsuda-san had an alibi. Miss Ozami, did you read all this? No, I just want to tell you about it. So, what kind of information was Jasmine-san collecting here? She was supposed to tell me after Kurosawa's house incident. Things were quite hectic then. If there was time, we could have done a follow-up investigation, but that's no longer possible. Okay, I see. Is it really okay for me to be here? The librarian has been informed of the circumstances, including my feelings on the matter, so we have their cooperation. Does that mean no one else in the police force knows that we're here? If anyone found out, myself and the librarian would be fired immediately, and there might even be more consequences to deal with. So let's keep it a secret, okay? Fair enough. Well, I cannot trust this guy just because he actually goes behind the back of the police just to, like, deal with this. What a heavy secret to carry. Fair enough, actually. What did it say? There are records of items that were popular during the Denshu incident. Denshu, a t-shirt. What about that on the tour? They put images of the victim Nomura-san on a t-shirt. Tasteless. Also a prophetic card. Prophetic card? You mean an Illuminate card? How could there be an Illuminate card if it was 7 years ago? Ah, not an Illuminate card. It just seems to be a card with a prophecy on it. Seems like this card predicted Kisaragi's death. I don't know who did this, but it's pretty disturbing to me. Come to think of it, I feel like the director mentioned looking into something like this. I really didn't expect Nomura-san's case to be in the closet though. For the police, this case might not have been known only about the Nomura siblings. What do you mean? The investigation was terminated by the Deputy Inspector General. That's Director Kurosawa. It was Kurosawa-san's father. They stopped the investigation because it would look bad for them if it was solved. The case wasn't just stopped. The fact that it had been terminated wiped everything from existence. Why would you do such a thing? We might be right about the word we're looking for is basically truth, because here is every truth hidden. Is Jasmine going to be okay? She fell 10 meters along with a steel floorboard. With bruises all over and several broken bones, she hasn't regained consciousness yet. I see. Jasmine, really hope you're okay. He's breathing, at least what I understand, so that's good. Genesis card. Okay, I need to think about the Genesis card. While looking into the document here in the closet, I found mention of Matsuda-san. It was information from 7 years ago about things like Tenchi t-shirt. Also mention of a card rumored to have predicted the Tsutomu Kisaragi's death. It seems like a rumor that the director saw on the... Oh yeah, because he was actually the one that did that thing. Also, we're gonna have an ad in about 5 minutes, people. Just warning you all. So the Genesis card that Jasmine mentioned is... Maybe it's a prophetic card related to the incident involving Nomura-san. There we go. There's a prophetic card related to the incident involving Nomura-san. Does that make sense? Prophetic card mentioned in the document along with the Tenchi t-shirt. All this incident that happened after Nomura-san's death. The Genesis card prophecy may be affecting the Illuminate cards and the Zimmer's actions. Who knows, perhaps? Okay, let's think about the answer to the riddle next. If the Illuminate cards were made based on the Genesis card, does that mean that the admin is causing an incident based on a prophecy from some years ago? Incidents are prophetic cards from that time. If they lead to the riddle, riddle's answer, it does not exist even if you speak of it. Maybe it is genuine where maybe it's the so okay, hold on. Where when the Tenchi incident gave birth a conspiracy meme? Conspiracy meme? No. I guess no. I don't think this is it. Nah. It felt too weird, but it also felt like kind of what we're looking for. Whoa, all of them are wrong. Okay, fair enough. Maybe it's the Tasha Sai case. No. When a Tenchi incident where is it Kurosawa called off the investigation? Oh. Maybe it's the Tenchi incident where Seiji Kurosawa called off the investigation. Does it make sense? So many people knew we were looking about, and were talking about this case, they could speak of it. But not only was the case not solved, the investigation was terminated and hidden from existence. That's what does not exist, even if you speak of it. Guess maybe the answer to the riddle. Oh, so it's not true, it's actually the incident itself. Huh. That's interesting. Oh shit, I just solved both, I guess. Slicing traces. Impressive power you have. Okay, I don't really need to do that. What am I supposed to do? I don't think I'm gonna talk to you anymore. I do love he said like, oh, I might just have to talk to you a lot later. I'm like, no, really. What's it in 4 we needed to go on? Hold on, let me just check here. We need to go to number 4. Nope, nothing here. What am I looking for? And the material here seems to be the record of incidents that happened before. This piece of paper is sticking out a bit. A hacking incident by Natasha Sai. Never heard about that. I guess we're gonna just give it a read. What Natasha Sai? I don't remember. Was that an urban myth related to social media? Oh, yeah, I remember. The platform Happy used to be politicians and the wealthy has been hacked. It has revealed that the platform was used for money laundering. Cryptocurrency is also circulating there, but the transactions remain unreachable. Hacking tools. I'm pretty sure this was mentioned on social media somewhere. That's not interesting though. But at the same time, that's the only thing we can read, so let's just continue reading it. The damage amounted to over 77.7 billion yen. That is another one that people apparently was right with. Significant impact through the world. What? 77 billion. The Natasha Sire used in this hacking incident. Only its creator, a genius hacker, is capable of using it. As for the incident, called the Happy 77.7 billion yen leak, users of Happy includes top police officials, and the details of the case are stored in the seal. Yeah. Even though the incident happened, a seal means here, right? That means they gave up on solving the case? Apparently. Oh, that was the last thing we needed. Tamiri-san, I think I know the answer to the riddle. The case where the Genesis card appeared, that was how everything began. But that case does not exist, even if you speak of it. For people who don't know about this place, they won't be able to get the riddle's answer no matter how they might try. If we answer it, do you think we can stop this devastation and judgment? We have no way of knowing. All we can do is give it a try. I can use the computer that the director gave me. Oh, no internet connection here. Nope, you can't. Not here. Do not worry though, I talked to the librarian. We can connect from his desk. The page with the riddle on it. And here's where you enter the answer. Go ahead and type in. The answer to the riddle is... I just checked some stuff. Ueno Tenshi incident. Congratulations, correct answer. This is... Yes, it's the right answer. Huh? So it doesn't stop the countdown. Tamiri-san, what do we do? Scroll down. There's something there. Yes, I'll read it out loud. Congratulations. What are you going to do when you get to me? I want to avenge Kisaragi. What do you want to do? Only I can ask myself that question. What does this mean? Avenge Kisaragi? Oh, okay. Only I can ask myself. The later sounds tough to get. Let's start with the former. It seems easy to understand. Reading it literally seems like an admin plan to avenge Kisaragi. The admin who couldn't know about the closet speaks of avenging Kisaragi. So, is the admin someone who has connection to a potential incident? There might be documents about the people connected to the incident. I'll try to find some, along with documents on Kisaragi. Oh, there we go. I think we go to number 4 again then. Also, I'm gonna just go and get something to drink as well. I'm a bit thirsty. And I don't really have it here. Because, yes, scuff setup. I don't really have what I used to have here. Like, sure, there's some stuff I don't need. Like, for example, I used to make, like, drink with soda streamer and stuff like that. But I don't really need to do that. Oh. Sorry, but damn, I am tired. Well, my body is tired at least. Oh, hold on. I have a piece of cheese. This is one of those, like, hamburger cheese. You know, like, if you ask an American, it basically is just plastic, but this one isn't. Because, well, I'm not American. What does it say? Yeah, it's 44% cheese. Water. And some salt and milk stuff. Yeah. Pretty good though anyway. Not gonna lie, I do actually like those cheeses. I'm gonna put the drink there. And welcome myself back to my scuff-ass setup with both myself and the game. Yeah. I still don't know if I'm like in the camera, but I probably should be because it is a very like wide ass camera. I like that though. It's good. Oh. Kisaragi, an assistant professor at Inugami University, was interrogated as a suspect of the Ueno Tenshu incident. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just gonna open my cheese. I have a cheese here. Mostly because I wanted something to snack on, and to be fair, the closest thing is the petrol station, and it's expensive as fuck. Why am I using my mouth? I don't know. Mouse, not mouth. Mouse. Must have seen this. Okay. Read. 1 month after the Tenshu incident, countless rumors have spread through the internet pointing to Kisaragi as the culprit. Despite running a perfunctory interrogation, he had an alibi on that day. Security camera footage confirmed that he was at the restaurant with the victim's younger sister, Tomo Nomura. Was he really taken as a suspect all because of an online rumor? Not only that, he was at the restaurant with the sister. And that means, like, it could either mean that they started dating or something. And that also means that she lost him and she lost the brother. No question, she was, like, completely nuts. However, public opinion continued to weigh heavy upon Kisaragi. 3 months after the incident, Kisaragi committed suicide at his home. The world kept treating him like a criminal, even though he had an alibi. The police didn't make any announcement about it. I guess the whole case was hidden by then. What's this? Kisaragi was looking into the incident on his own, obtaining information from many people, including hypotheses about the culprit. There is here some information that can be used to identify the culprit. Forest location D99. No way. Information collected by Dr. Kisaragi was destroyed? I have to ask the librarian if there was any documents left. D99, was that the... Yep, it was. Of course it destroyed. It's like, unusual, or it might point to something we kind of don't want anyone to see. About the documents. This is one of those days I talk to myself more than usual. Happens every now and then. However, I never saw you here, and anything I happen to say I'm just talking to myself. It just says it sounds like he enjoys it in a way. Mr. Librarian, do you know where I can find documents on Kisaragi? I'm not gonna try, I'm just can't for some reason. Were the documents in shelf D99 all thrown away? Discarded material cannot be recovered. But is there nothing we can do? When disposing of them, I had some trouble. I organized the documents based on the content and name to decide what shelf they go in. We're not playing around here. If they're not returned to the right shelf. Anyhow, I have no knowledge of you coming here, checking documents or moving anything. You're never even giving me some kind of hint. If Jasmine moved the document to a different shelf, let's take a look around Jasmine's shadow. Ooh. Like, what I kind of love with this too is basically that we work for a secret police, but fuck these secrets. Like this guy, like, I work here, I'm not allowed to talk to anyone or even affirm that you're here. But if I don't know about shit, then well, what do I care? I kinda love that though. Okay, Jasmine, what have we left? Ah, can you do something here? Looking more closely, this shadow is sticking something in this space. Maybe she's moving something to another shelf. What do you place here, Jasmine? What? No way. Document on Kisaragi. Says it might get all destroyed. If left in one place, maybe Jasmine will try to scatter them around. Read the document. I get the feeling that this is less of you destroy them because they're unuseful and destroy them because shit is going real. Jasmine, I'm going to read it right now. Kisaragi wrote down the result of his investigation on paper. I'm just fixing with my mic. We'll try to retrieve it from the research lab where he works. Try to retrieve. What? Try to just take it from him. Due to resistance from the uni professor, the retrieval was impossible to proceed further. Related information, the internet has been partially deleted. What's this? There's a record of how the incident was covered up. Might go this far. Because someone did something and they don't want them to find out. Simple enough. Okay, let's try to find out what we can do here. Let's stop and think for a moment. It seems that Kisaragi was looking into the Uenotenshi incident on his own. The actual documents have already been destroyed. In order to uncover the admin's identity, I have to find those documents. If it's not here in the closet, where should I look next? Maybe it is in the research lab in the Ueno area where this guy used to work? Nope. Wait, hold, it might not be the area, it might be, yeah, university. Because they did say that. There's a research lab where the Kisaragi used to work. Right, the professor at the Inugami University didn't let them take Kisaragi's documents. They might still be there at the research lab, which is a research lab at my uni. What are the chances? Anyway, let's tell Tomire-san. The admin can be somewhere involved in the incident, probably. Okay, Jasmine traced led back to the information about Kisaragi. But Kisaragi was considered a suspect all because of online rumors. How pathetic. The police just went along with the internet opinions. It seems that Dr. Kisaragi had an alibi and was cooperating with the investigation. But Director Kurosawa ended the investigation. Kisaragi seemed to have been looking into the Tenchu incident on his own. But all of those documents were destroyed. Tomire-san, maybe the research lab at my uni. The research lab at the Inugami University might still have case files on the incident. Well thought. However, it's been so long now, I'm sure everything went wiped from there as well. But it seems like the uni professor at the time kept the documents safe. Also, I might be able to find something with my clairvoyance. Were there any police officers who had that power? There were not. The stupid question, of course not. Well, to be fair, we have two people with like eye power, so like there might be chances a police might have that, like who knows. So the police really covered up the Winotensha incident. At the time, Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa wanted to hide the incident for some reason. Why do I get the feeling that it's actually like his son who did it? His son basically started the rumors about him being the one, and it's like because of stuff happened, but he was the one who basically killed them. But then that wouldn't also explain his actions now, because it's kind of like with the admin, and it seems the admin basically wants to find the culprit. But at the same time, no one really knows it's about this incident, so he might just be like a Zimmer, and then it's like, oh shit, you were actually looking for me with a shotgun in hand. Oh well, good. And there's info that will lead us to the admin. For now, all we can do is hope. I'll drive. Come with me. Well, I hope you're driving, but, well, technically, they are like 2022 or something. So they can drive, but I just thought of like walking because, damn, someone wants their head, basically. Someone has answered the riddle. Excellent. To the person who knows but doesn't exist. I know that you will understand me. However, devastation and judgment is the promised future. Let us anticipate the moment when the countdown reaches 0. Duff, in the company of our guests. Okay, this is horrifying. Not in the sense of an urban myth, but mostly just horrifying. 6 hours left. Until devastation and judgment. Ugh, okay. What exactly is this devastation and judgment? Because the problem is like... No way, hostages? But because like, for me it doesn't feel like it is about like... You know, like angels and demons that they will basically come to Earth and just reset everything. Everything here has a lot to do about rumors, a lot to do about internet, and a lot to do about lies. So I'm getting the feeling like the Great Reset is either just remove all information about everything, and I'm talking about everything like prices, someone's Facebook or shit like that, or basically show them everything, reset every single lie. There is no lies in the world or something, or at least in the area, I don't know. I hope they're not planning on public execution. Execution? We have to figure out their location now, soon. To stop this. This announcement is really causing panic. But leave that to the pros, the police. They're still searching. Let's get to the bottom who the admin is. This is something only we can do. Yes. Also, I'm sorry. The police are the ones who caused this incident. If the Director Kurosawa hadn't stopped the investigation, if the truth had come to light, none of this would have happened. Then we wouldn't have gotten into this mess. I don't see this as you getting me into it. I was definitely surprised about that closet. But you and Jasmine are both doing everything you can to find out the truth. There are lots of different people in different places. Not everyone is the same. Yeah, this is what I like about you. Thank you. Hard to tell from that expression, but it's a compliment, I think. Hisaragi's research lab. Oh, wow. Because Hisaragi's research lab, it's all still here. How the professor protected the case files, treating them as research materials he left behind. If the research lab's still here after all this time, they must have really cared about him. That's a weird thing. Like, I believe there were actually people, especially in the line of researchers and school, like teachers and stuff, that actually did care about him. I think most people now who cared about him are like basically the lunatics that is like, He has foreseen the Great Reset. All hail the past one, I don't know. That's true. They really took care of the things he left behind. By the way, since this is your school, we'll make sure nobody finds out that you were here with me. I'm not worried about that at all. We should get down investigating these research labs, Dr. Kisaragi's documents, and info about admin. I found them and figure out the location. I feel like there's someone who knows about my clairvoyance, and I think, yeah, actually, it must be. I have the card that is the devastation judgment. Wait, I am uncertain if it is the boss who does this, because technically he has the vision. So what if someone actually knew that I would do this, and the countdown for 6 hours is actually us causing the devastation judgment by uprooting this? This shadow is probably Dr. Kisaragi's trace. Wait, I feel nervous. I'm shaking. Digging through the drawers, maybe it's a trace of him putting something away. At first glance, there didn't seem to be anything in the drawer. Let's take the glasses off and check it out. Yeah, I don't think the right one there seems to be anything interesting. Was this that Dr. Kisaragi used? It's surprisingly tidy, and there's just a photo in a frame sitting there. So many things in the drawer. A rock and a knife. Oh, maybe it's not inside the drawer, but stuck somewhere beneath it. Yeah, a notebook. Why was it there? This looked like Kisaragi's diary. I suddenly feel dizzy. I'm alright. What was that? That's right. What's in this notebook? If the Sphinx is a guardian dog, where is the other one? Huh? Anything here about the Tenchi incident? Maybe I should follow the trace with clairvoyance. Why do I get the feeling the traces actually have changed just because of what happened? Wait, isn't that the boss? Isn't that the boss as young? There's someone in the photo. Look at Kisaragi when he was little. Or younger, I don't know. And there's a kid in the photo. How cute. Could this be some kind of clue? I think so. That looked like the boss, to be honest. Okay, traces. Observe. This must be Dr. Kisaragi. I guess it's a trace from long ago. Even the glass is blurry and hard to see. Okay. This looks really clear. Why? There's something a bit different about this one. What's this one doing with its hand outstretched? It's strange, it's not that scary, it's so clear, I can almost touch him. Maybe I'm using my clairvoyance too much, it's making me see strange things. Just pause using clairvoyance and look through the diary. Is the diary causing me to, like, evolve my powers somehow? 2 meter and 40 centimeter tall woman. An abandoned ranch full of mysteries. Please don't tell me, well, I was about to say, don't tell me you're 2 meter and 40 centimeters, but I'm pretty certain you're about my height, or a bit taller, or shorter, and I'm not about 3 meters. No, wait, did it say 3? Yeah, about 3 meters. Their research noted the margins of this diary. Our lives changed after the incident. I don't mean this in a bad way. Everyone at the orphanage is kind. It's still so hard to believe that we had to go without our parents. I have to be a really good big brother. What I saw earlier was that And when it said our lives, does that mean the one in this photo is his younger brother? I am starting to guess now. I'm starting to guess now that the younger brother is actually the boss. Are people right about us actually being like a conspiracy about this whole thing? Okay. Nothing more here. Is there another trace to follow? Sure. Nope. Okay, let's check this thing again. Nope, nothing more here. You? Take a peek. What? Didn't expect that. I can feel it. Touch it? Whoa. What was that just now? Was it really a trace? So I guess her clairvoyance, technically, like, I don't really know what... Okay, give me a second. Where's my phone? I'm gonna search up clairvoyance. Because I want to, like, have, like, a sort of, not, like, research document, but, like, a kind of understanding, but, like, what people call it and why. Here we go. Okay, so basically, like, as she says, traces. She's allowed to see things people can't see and stuff. I guess somehow our powers are evolving for some reason, that perhaps we're capable of seeing a trace within a trace, or a feeling within a trace. It's kind of like I'm seeing someone else's memories. Could there be something written in a diary? I don't know, let's try and read again. This is confusing. This is exciting though, I'm not gonna lie. I am really interested in what's going on here. My dear sidekick is such a great hacker. Hacker? But the occult info I added the other day was deleted. Cries. Right. I was just a kid then. And this is it's just nonsense. You got scolded again the other day in the PC room. What were you up to? You said it's noisy in your head. I'm worried that you're acting out because of that. Gifted? I don't know about that. I'll put my hands on your cheek and say a magic spell to help you feel calm. I know, it does feel calming if you do that. Then do that. Nope, apparently not, okay. Nope. Can I read more? Or am I... I wonder if there's anything around the desk. Nope. Nothing. I'm sorry for making you do all this. I want to look into this, don't worry. Current situation. Morrison, what's the current situation? 6 hours until the time limit and people are being held hostage. We don't know what the admin plans to do, but we must hurry if we want to rescue those hostages. We have to find their location as quick as possible and stop the admin. You know, there are a ton of familiar looking objects and books here. It's kind of like being in the center. Folklore and the occult have similar appeal. Maybe because both involve the fields of research and gathering information. Morrison, do you know anything about Kisaragi? I heard from an acquaintance who spoke with him before at work. Small talk turned into a birthplace of... Small talk turned into talk of birthplaces and the rumors around those locations. Though it seems like their conversations might be about the occult. They actually end up talking about the local customs. Maybe he was talking really fast from being so excited the whole time. He did seem like a bit of an eccentric enthusiast. With a likable person as well. This is right, apparently lost his parents in the incident and went into an orphanage with his sibling. The photo on the desk is probably showing the two of them. Do you know where that orphanage is? Oh, I did not see it written down. I've looked into Kisaragi before. However, the information was encrypted and couldn't be viewed. That's not information that the police wanted to hide. Does that mean someone other than the police encrypted that information about Kisaragi's brother? If so, the admin's identity is... Okay, guess I'm done with that. Back to the traces and check some stuff. Nope, nothing new here. Okay, nothing more here. I guess we're just gonna check the papers. Has books and papers here too. Trying to read through it would take years. Ancient sleeping methods and religion and diet. A ghost story and ghost storytellers. Induction talk and non-occult books. Little Grey Studies 82. Internet rumors. So many different genres over here. Damn. This doesn't seem related. It's about the rumors about occult stories. In the past, it came from the shops where people gathered, but now they can be found all over the internet. Okay, yeah. Kind of understanding. Observe. Are these notebooks all handwritten by Dr. Kisaragi? It's unbelievable how many there are here. This one's handwritten as well. Report number 96, an interview with Kokori practitioners. Interview notes from 100 temple-born people and mountain mistress from Sepap. I don't know. I kind of skipped that as well. He did all these interviews and wrote them up. Damn. Netherworld research book. Is this? Maybe from when he was researching to win a Netherworld. Something's not right. The police won't return the materials I put together on Nomura-kun's case. I got my eye on the person I think is a culprit, but if I name him and I'm wrong, I have to get down to the truth for Nomura-kun. Another document here related to the case. I should show this to Miri-san. I'm gonna do that later on. I'm gonna check the other ones here. So many books and notebooks here too. Wonder how many there are in the whole room. And lots of books in the center too, but this place has piles of handwritten notebooks. Is this a plant encyclopedia? Other pages, well, demons. An illustration of a monster? What kind of book is this? It's a Cult Great Reset. Right, he's the one who wrote this book. What's this? Secret project? Whoa. Secret Society project. I got another memory. I'm getting the feeling that someone is like fixing so my powers become like enhanced. Sorry if I'm disappearing or something because I'm just getting myself a drink here. Just I don't really have like a place to have it on, so I'm just like being careful not to spill anything really. Put that over here, gets easier to get to it actually. Picture from one secret society would wear. Probably, which also kind of looks similar to the admin. They got mad after finding out that I drew eyes on their bath towels with a marker. Is this a project notebook made by Kisaragi's siblings? A secret society, a project, but it's written by kids. Let's ask Miri-san to take a look, just in case. Another book. Wait, there's another Netherworld research notebook here. Is there info about the case? It's better if I don't do anything in public for a while. As long as people still have this image of me, everything else I say will only fan the flames. Like, tell you what people say is that because he was pointed out to be the one, the accused one, he decided to end it. But it sounds more that he actually had like the strength. There we go. Thank Jesus, that was difficult for some reason. To actually continue looking into the case, so it feels odd for him to just say kaput, just like that. Did he write this when people were accusing him of being the culprit? How did he know about my family? Because of me, this is getting into my family. I need to inform the police and ask for their help. There are several groups doing things like this, but I'm pretty sure this time it's a group called the Five Society. I'm sure it's them. This is it. Information about the actual culprit. This is Five Society, a group of 5 students. They filmed themselves capturing a criminal like some kind of vigilante streamer. Ironically, their video itself is conclusive evidence of their crime. The video itself was deleted, but the comment left should be enough evidence. I search deeply when I think of him, but this is the truth I have to do. Does Tomiri-san know about this? Yeah, I get... Okay, student. I'm still believing that the chief of police is the one that... The son is the one who did that incident. Excuse me, Tomiri-san. What's up? This was made by kids, so I know it's not that convincing. What do you think of this drawing? The Kisaragi brothers wrote about their secret society project in this notebook. Hold on a moment. Yes? Sorry, I was covering it up with my hand. Is this the secret society? Miss Fukurai, are you looking at this with the clairvoyance? What? No, I'm not wearing the glasses. It's right here, look. No, there is nothing written here. At least nothing that I can see. What? Did I use my clairvoyance too much and make my vision go weird? Ooh, a page seen with clairvoyance. Tomiri-san, do you know what the Five Society is? Apparently the real culprit of the Tenchu incident are a group of 5 student streamers called the Five Society. There was a note saying that the video itself is conclusive evidence of their guilt. I see. That means the incident itself must have been relatively straightforward. I also tried to do research on the criminal group, but the whole page seemed to be deleted from the video website. The police must be already gotten to it. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Yes, please. Could you please keep looking for info about the admin? Oh, I just felt like the sun is it the sun going down, or is it just... it's a bit more cloudy right now, but I just feel it's kind of cool. It's just a bit warm in here, to be honest. Okay, so what are we looking at? Something more here? Nope. Something more here? Nope. Nope. I don't really have much else to keep looking. Okay, let's keep looking. Is there anything else that like that written here? What's this? So many names on this page. A list of streamers. Oh! There it is, Vigilante Streamers, the Five Society. Whoa. All the comments from the streamers and the viewers are right here. Was he watching for the change in their reactions? How much time did this take? Because Aragi narrowed down the culprit who killed Nomura-san based on various information. Damn. Well, to be fair, they might have just slipped with some information, which caused them to basically say, oh yeah, I'm the one who basically did it. Excuse me, Tomiri-san. What's up? Oh, I thought I actually got it. Sorry, I didn't have anything. Ooh, worn old notebook. This notebook has diary entries in it too, from after the detention incident. The diary entries was Kisaragi able to write anything? This was going on. You know, I like urban myths, but I do research on folklore. Rumors gradually turn into occult stories, which turn into urban myths. I love how they are created and come to life. How interesting. It is that they reflect culture and customs. But now, I can't stand seeing or hearing rumors anymore. People's rumors, stories that shift and grow. Urban myths. I used to love all of those things. The most important value I hold are getting messed up. It really hurts. Fair enough, actually. This page, I can feel what happened here, even without clairvoyance. It's all stained and crumpled, it hurts. No answer from them since. And the police want to solve this case? My body won't move right lately. Even when I'm at home, angry voices come pouring in from outside. Okay, so he did, well, not gave up, but it became too much. I'm so sorry. Who's he saying sorry for? Sorry to? His brother. He had a sibling. I know you've been trying to make me feel better. I can't get the words out to respond about the rumors or occult stories. I feel incredibly guilty for making you feel bad. You get dragged down because of me. How did it come to this? It's just... I can't take this anymore. On the back of the cover, what does it say? Prophecy. Something about a prophecy. Prophecies will come true someday. As long as you don't set a time, they will happen. Will make the Great Reset happen. Wait, they set a time for the Great Reset. Let's go after rumors and talk about the cult again one day. There will come a time when we can laugh and talk. I'll leave this as a prophecy. What does this mean? The Big Brother's prophecy. Let's see what we can get from this. Okay, it's time to think this over. Who on earth is the Zamazima admin? I couldn't find any info leading directly to admin in Dr. Kisaragi's lab. Instead, I found lots of memories about Kisaragi's time in the orphanage, written in his diary. He wrote about the happy days that the brothers spent together. Could it be that whoever the admin is wants to find out who actually was the murderer, but because of it being 7 years and every single clue was destroyed, he needs someone with a specific power? And we have clairvoyance, which allows us to see the past and more or less figure out what's going on, but it's too weak, and that is why we are being trained to being able to, like, find traces within the traces. This may be Suzuki Kisari's younger brother that a research presentation, but this may be revenge that was research was planned, well, that was planned by the younger brother. There we go. This may be revenge that was planned by Kisaragi's younger brother. Yes, that's right. If the hater attacks continue because the police wiped the unintentional incident, if that leads to his suicide, then it makes sense that Kisaraga's younger brother wanted to get revenge. The fact that he is a hacker too, yeah, the match up with the Zamazima admin, but that's... Oh, we got something at least. Oh, we got the last clue. Nice. The Zamazima admin is Kisaraga's younger brother. A plan for revenge against the Five Society. The criminals who drove his brother to commit suicide and the police who tried to cover up the... Wait, how many cards are there? There are 5 cards. Hold on, so one person was the creep that basically made us become the bad guy. He had 1 card. I think the guy who sold stuff had 1 card, which was also a bit of an ass. Then the streamer had 1 card as well. Didn't they also say that someone used to be a streamer but kept up his act? Wasn't that like the last guy? And then we have the girl who also had a card who basically was an ass. It might be them. One of them was in the Five Society, but that would also mean that I might have been in the Five Society, but I don't believe so. We thought of her having no idea. So I'm a bit curious about that. That's just my thought, though. I mean, like to theorize about this right now because this is interesting. He wanted to help him, seeing his brother get pushed to the brink. He must have been by his brother's side for a very long time. We still don't know what exactly he's trying to do. He must be doing all of this for his brother. Miss Fukurai, thank you for all your help. From here on, the police will handle this. It's our duty to make things right. Huh? Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get back to the station. I need to pinpoint the location of the admin fast. You should go home or stay here if you'd like. Either way, I'll make sure that someone from the police keeps you safe, so don't worry. What? You're going already? But I want to keep investigating with you. I need to stop the admin. If from here on out, the person we're dealing with is a real criminal. Even Mr. Domagiri couldn't handle him. Miss Domagiri couldn't handle him. And also, you feel empathy for the admin now, don't you? Everything that he did for his brother's sake. We're about to go and destroy it all. Okay, yeah, that is actually fair. I'm not gonna say like the funny part is, the Simmers are basically just random people who believe they're right. They never got any order. They act on their own volition. Like, oh, they told us about this, so we want to do it our way. So technically, no one said that this guy is a bad guy. He spread rumors. And people basically got to them. Or am I just thinking this, like, too goddamn, like, specific? I know that. You know what? You should go visit Miss Tomagiri at the hospital. You're a very kind person. I don't want you to deal with something this hard. No, please wait. Mira-san. Oh, I guess you just left. What should I do and why? Maybe I really should just go and see Jasmine. I don't really want to see her right now. No, that's not right. I won't help anyone if I go and see her now. I want to talk with her after it is all figured out. I want Jasmine to be discharged from the hospital in good health. We need to find him. We need to find the admin and put a stop to this. Hold on. There was a knife in Dr. Kisaragi's desk drawer. Maybe it could be used to cut the rope binding to the hostages. That was planning. She doesn't even know where they are. I was like, well, there's a knife that I could use it for a hostage. Just like, do you know where you're going? Also, how are you gonna get there? This is gonna be difficult for you because people are after you. I don't know if I can still see the chat though. It's kind of nice. Also, I like. Oops, sorry, I hit my switch, which allowed it to just unplug itself in a sense. I wonder if the admin's video contained any hints. Someone who saw the video might have posted something. Many people must have seen the video. Anything might help. The simmer started moving according to the prophecy from the Devastation Judgment Illumine card. And the center employees stole the info from the police to assist the later half of the plot. They all did this for Kisaragi. What's with that admin person? They all lost it. The same perpetrator from the famous winner case. People like that are different from regular people. They're on a completely different level. Going from admiring Kisaragi to committing terrorism in his name. What are you thinking? I've been helping with this plan since day one. Yeah, I don't think. I think it's just people that believes in this and is like, yes, I'm gonna do this. That means their help make this happen. My timeline is totally messed lately. I'm so tired. Don't look. Going on with your life as usual when there are terrorists. Also, the count is still going, even though someone found the answer. What a scam. They. Who is they? Who will show us the way. I'm proud that I could help. How are you supposed to arrest someone when you don't even know who or where they are? Okay, they. Yeah, too many. I kind of thought that. Helping with this plan. Too many reasons? Okay. I need to. Apparently, I'm missing something. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah. Ah, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, raiders! How was the rest of your stream? Sorry if I can't really see and, like, react or do anything. Hold on. Because my setup is scuffed as hell right now because I'm basically staying in a van for now. So I am doing my best to do shit here. But how did it go? How were the games? Did you win any games? And thank you so much for the raid. Hold on, I'm gonna. Emo's no work for me, lol. Ah, fair enough, it happens. No worries about that, Nekomimi. But thank you so much for the raid. And welcome, raiders. My name is Lord of South. I'm a variety streamer from Sweden who plays all sort of games like mystery games, visual novels, puzzle games, and action games. And today we are solving urban myths in a RV. Because, yeah, for those who didn't know, I just got a new job and it's basically 1.5 hours away, which just takes some time. Did something pop up again? Oh, right, it was that. I have a little small screen with my chat on it so I can see what's happening. But basically, because it's far away, I'm staying in a van right now. Also, you people can't hear me, right? Just give me a second. Yeah, you can hear me. Good. Just making sure. I have no idea what's going on. But yes, how did the stream go? How did the rest of the stream go? I hope it all went well. I hope it all went good. I know that sometimes the games on Eternal Return is slow. Just because I've seen it. Oh, wait. It went well. I'm glad to hear that. I'm guessing you're gonna go and get some rest and get some food because it is... what is it? 7 in the morning for you? Wait, it is 7 in the morning. I had to play on EU though. Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, it is... Yeah, about to be. Yeah, it is basically like 6 57 here, which means it's almost 7 in the evening, so that must mean it was 7 in the morning for you. Because something I've learned that in the summertime, we basically are 12 hours away completely. So that is absolutely easy to figure out. But yes, if you do need to do some after-stream care, then absolutely do so. You do deserve it. You are a hard-working, wonderful streamer. You are absolutely wonderful. I'm just trying to figure. I'm basically searching internet and rumors right now in this game. Is there any like? Oh, right, this guy. I was actually kind of shocked about this guy first. Like, god damn. More or less explained for those who haven't seen before. I have a YouTube series of this on if anyone wants to check that out. I can't really do too much like stuff right now on my computer because the setup is like really scuffed. I have my hard drive on my PC, my camera behind there, my Switch by my feet, and like my Elgato by the side there. And yeah, to be able to actually see the game and chat, I have a screen I bought many years ago for my Raspberry Pi, which is a microcomputer, but I never really used it for the project I thought I was gonna use. So I have a small screen with my chat on. It actually fits the chat very well. Actually really good resolution as well. Even though the resolution is still like very small still, because if I actually have it on the right way, it messes with everything. I haven't found anything. Hold on, let me just go up here and search through everything. We're trying to find clues on where the admin is, because basically this game has mainly been about us trying to doing detective work against urban myths, such as the man under the bed, Bloody Mary, and other thing. Oh, the doppelganger. That's some of those I can mention. The other ones have different names that I can't fully remember. But behind this, we are trying to find someone called the admin, as you can see here, which is basically foretelling that the Great Reset, which is the GR you see the maniac say here, is trying to make happen. Because basically he wants vengeance for his brother. So right now we're trying to find clues of where he is, but something I have very problem with this part of the game, it's not like a problem with I hate it, it's more of a problem that it is difficult sometimes to find where it is of finding the necessary information. And yeah, anytime you see Simmer or Zamazima is basically a site, like a, I don't know, dark web rumor site or something? I don't know. And Simmers are basically the people who decided to become cultists, basically. I can't call them anything else. Like, I have read some of these, so I'm not gonna read through all of them, and most of the times I don't fully read through all of them, because look how goddamn many there are. But basically they decided that, oh yeah, we want the Great Reset to happen. Oh yeah, someone was happy to actually assist the Great Reset. The funny part is, he only foretold the Great Reset because of the Illuminate cards. But no one here, I believe, do know what the Great Reset is. So right now there are a lot of people that are talking about terrorism because someone went there and did something, someone went there and did something else. And basically, oh, I'm gonna do this again. Boop. I'm gonna snooze the ads because I don't want you all raiders to have an ad in the middle of starting everything here. You shouldn't at least have an ad. I have taken away the pre-roll ads. There shouldn't be any too much. Okay, good night. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you need to go rest, then absolutely do go and have a good rest. You deserve that. Absolutely, do have a good. Have a great stream. Yes, thank you so much for the raid. It's much appreciated. You're a wonderful friend. Oh, it took a while for that emote to load up. But yes, have a good rest. Have a good rest, have good food, have a good shower. Do take care of yourself. You do deserve it. I just be chilling in bed with a burr ass setup. This is a scuffy ass setup, but it works. As long as it works, I'm happy, to be honest. I like to stream, for those who don't know, like, if I become great with streaming, sure. But it's nothing really I'm trying to, like, go against. I'm not trying to, like, well, put all or extra effort into it. But to be fair, whenever I've had a bad day, or if I'm just like, for example, today worked and I come here and stream, I actually feel so much good streaming. Because this is my chill time, basically. To them, the admin is... Yeah, to them, the admin is the greatest person right now. Can't give any sources, but believe it, even if it's in the form of rumors, I want people to spread the word about the new orphanage built to give children a wonderful environment. What are you supposed to do with that information, even if it's true? A good question. Well, so much shit going on here. I got revenge on someone I hate by following their instructions. I had to pull out all my molars. Molars? Was it molars? But no regret. All that is left is to create the world they hope for. The admin was behind the incident that happened to Miyazaki-san. I still don't think so. Like, the funny part is no one really knows who the admin is, and the admin is talking about the Great Reset. I'm getting the feeling everyone is basically creating their own story to make something happen. They went underground, that means... They asked me to carry gas into the Ueno underground. I have no idea why they needed it down there, but I was happy when they called upon me. Living can help. Okay, actually I might regret saying that, because that did actually happen. There was a place... Yeah, welcome back, Annie. How was Minecraft? How did it go? We're trying to find the admin. We managed to figure out that the admin's brother is the one behind this, because basically people pushed the brother, well, the admin's brother down to the ground. Basically, the admin's brother is the Kisaragi, the professor who died some time ago. Wait, hold on a second. Could it be that every case the center has taken on so far, they all had something to do with the admin? That is worrisome. Well, we geared up, did a raid, and died alone. And we lost all of our stuff. Safe to say, we got cooked, yeah, fair enough. So what they're saying now is that basically someone made a box, basically, where someone hated something, and he got revenge by following their instructions, which is probably the cursed box we made that we fixed before. And this one, they asked me to carry gas in the Ueno underground. I have no idea why they needed it down there, but I was happy they called upon me. That actually happened, because in the abandoned railway station, there was actually gas or something. But I thought it was the woman. Because there was a woman who was the brother of the one who died in the incident. Okay, to put it simple, there was one who died by being murdered in the incident, and the one I'm talking about before was the professor who self-died because he was pushed off being the one who actually murdered the guy. But yeah, so she basically came down with a lighter and was basically telling people that you better fess up, because this is... I am not joking. But if that wasn't her, then does that mean she got help doing that? Because of the great reason, like the great thing. Or is that just her own profile? This is a repost of an old post, but did she send the treasure on there? That is Tanison, isn't it? Tanison has also met the admin. I didn't find any treasure today, but I happened to run into a certain person today who opened my eyes. I feel like good things go okay. I am worried. I did say before that the admin just created something and people fill in the blanks, but I'm starting to feel like the guy actually did shit. In the wise words of Yuki Shu from the Alaya sometimes hides her feeling in Russia, English dub. Chat, we got cooked. Dang. Oh, just reading that. Also, chat, we got cooked. Dang. Also, Alaya sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. Why does it sound like something I actually would watch? I'm not even lying. Kind of like an actor and idol. It's an anime. It's good. I kind of get the feeling it's an anime because most animes have those kind of names. Like, most of their names is basically a explanation of what it is about. After all that happened, they're not going to look at the Zamazima website? Guess I don't know how. God, I'm going looking through all of these. Some people enjoy a situation like this. Even if they're on Zimmers. Why would you enjoy this? I haven't even found any more like search words. This is the only search word I had. We're almost at the end, people. Jesus. Oh no, there is a search word. God damn. Why am I gonna search for ourselves? We do work for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Oh, also, Gani, we have some more power now. What would your anime be called? South Thompson streams on Twitch in English. The worst part is, it actually does sound like a title that would exist. The worst is how stupidly accurate it kind of becomes to the thing we just talked about being a title of an anime series. Ah, dear lord. But yeah, we have more clairvoyance power. Apparently we were capable of seeing things without even the glasses now, and we could touch things to see further. And Kisaragi had a picture of him and his brother. And his brother's hairdo kind of reminded me of the hairdo of our boss in the game. So I'm getting the feeling that we were hired, mostly because shit happened, and he is quote-unquote using us not to cause the bad thing to happen, but because we have clairvoyance. We can see past basically the lies and see truth. And he wants to know who the hell made his brother actually do this. The only problem is that there is something called the Five Society, which apparently was 5 streamers or something. And they were vigilantes, they called themselves, who did bad things. And yeah, we could use that as proof, he thought, and everything was deleted. Basically 5 people. We have 5 cards, but the problem is one of those cards is ours. Or if you were a light novel, I was just a normal Swedish man, but now I stream on Twitch as a VTuber. Yeah, fair. And also, we got an ad in about 5 minutes. I can't actually snooze that anymore. Also, it's kind of fun. There are actually people walking by. I just saw someone like looking like, what is going on in there? Because, yes, people speak Swedish here. I'm not speaking English, and I'm just wondering, who the hell am I talking to? Or what I'm talking about. I just felt that is actually kind of strange. People are actually, that is not part of the family, is listening to me. And sometimes it doesn't feel strange at all, because all of you all are doing that as well. I think I got used to this, but at the same time I've been streaming for 8 goddamn years. Also, dude, not gonna lie, but I really like speaking brain rot slang to ChatGPT. In a sense, I want to say please continue, because it actually might give it a breakdown. Okay, let's search for our own center. What is this all about? The photo that Kurosawa posted was taken at the very moment that the employee of the urban myth dissolution caused the current incident. Nope, that was an investigation, so that was not true. How much do we look through here? Oh, quite a lot. I mean, just look. Oh, hold on. We're gonna do this because that is another urban myth. You are an urban myth. Yeah, I kinda thought so, because you're creepy as hell. Hey, you found me. Okay, thanks. Hi for getting all the way here. Proud to have such a deer. Oh, it's not even a moose. It's probably a deer. It looks like a moose, to be fair. Thank you. It looks like everything in pickle right now. As always, of course. Still, did you know I was almost Erdloth the red herring reindeer? Anyway, let me teach you a secret. Sign. But when we meet again, a big smile, thumbs up, and there it is. You. Go. Oh. Big hug from your bestest and dearest imaginary friend. God, I love moves. To be honest, you're creepy, so yeah. Such a Jima incident. Fake policeman. Oh, that's creepy. Yesterday, I just said I'm gonna goon, and ChatGPT just said, "Ha, I get you." Don't you just wanna chill and activate goon mode? Then I asked it what it means to him, and he thought gooning was the same thing as being gremlin. That's AI for you. There's so many people, like, I can understand some people saying that AI is like taking over jobs and you can just make more stuff with AI and things like that. All this time Chibidoki has been cooling, I don't even know. I can't even go against that. I have watched some Chibidoki and she's a hell of a gremlin. Yeah, and apparently the police here is hiding the incident that happened, because apparently they didn't want it to happen. I think one of the 5 people is actually the policeman's son, and that's why they decided to put this case in the closet for it to die out and never exist again. But yeah, basically about all the whole AI thing. The problem is, like, many people think of how great it is, but it is code. You just change something like that, or you even try to teach it something it's not understanding, and it is just gone. Even if voicing some opinions valid, they just say you're delusional spirit theory. Fair enough. Also, dude, going way back a bit, what were you talking about when you talked about More? Yeah, I was trying to find the 2 people that I watch a lot when they do go in their vans. Because that's something I want to do for my own one time. Making myself a converted van. And there we go, we found it. Wait, the Institute? Kurosawa hasn't posted much since then. Maybe the center employee erased him. But basically, I just walked past one of the videos. Also, I'm just gonna close the door a bit. You can still hear me because I have a wireless microphone. So give me just a second here. There's no drink in here. No, good. We put it up there. Let's go. I cannot see chat for a little moment here, but don't worry. I'm gonna talk to you all. But yeah, so while I was checking for those, I saw that the Hololive English is gonna do a Lost Minecraft stream with Gura. And basically that made me think that I hope that whatever Gura does after being in Hololive, that she has a wonderful time and everything goes well. And that's when I basically brought up Mori as well. Mostly also because it was on Mori's channel I saw that, or that announcement, or the little we're gonna stream soon thing. But that also made me think about us talking about Mori, and that... where's the controller? Is it? No, there's the controller. Found it. And yeah, that basically made me think about what we talked about before, that Mori used to have this music channel. So I just came to think that she might just go back to old things she used to do on YouTube, on Twitch, or make new things or stuff like that. Like, the problem is I don't know of stuff like that, because I am very bad at trying to figure out who came from where, especially this kind of way. Like we discussed at one time with like the Ninja Sanji and Vishoujo. It took me a while to figure out some of the people has been in Ninja Sanji, until I managed to realize about the voice. And like I managed to like see stuff there in the middle. And also sorry if I'm talking in the middle of the ad as well. But yeah, so that is basically what I talked about with Mori, because I saw it on the Mori's channel and I just realized that I hope Gura, whatever she does, she has a good time with it. And that just brought me up yeah, we discussed the same thing with Mori, that she used to have a channel, so perhaps if she graduates at some point, if she ever does, she might just go back to that. Ah, you again. Oh, hello. It's been a while. Could it be him? It does admin this park, kinda. No. Wrong admin. Okay, clairvoyance. What can we see here? Oh, you bastard, you actually spoke to her. This is basically quote-unquote Bloody Mary. Oh yeah, if she ends up going back to streaming on her old channel or not, hopefully she's doing alright. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know shit like that. I know, because I don't watch them too much, I don't research them too much, I know of Gura. So I don't know about her old channel. That's the thing. So that is why sometimes like, I can understand the sadness of this, but I just hope they're doing well. And some people might just go like back to what it used to be because they like doing that. But I don't know of it, basically. But yeah. Also, did you know that a VTuber from Hololive Japan had that graduated started streaming a while back again? Who? I'm a bit uncertain because unfortunately, because I'm not good with Japanese, I don't watch them that much. So I'm uncertain. I know it was someone from Hololive that went into... I don't know if they are independent or if they are V-Shoujo now. So I can't really tell. Also, welcome back from the ads, everybody. Also, can I actually scroll on this thing as well? Hold on, give me a second. Where's my mouse? Where's actually my mouse? There's my mouse. But there we go. Oh, yeah, I can. I can actually like this little screen. It works well for chats. Takes a bit of setup, but yeah. But yeah, as I said, this was basically Bloody Mary, and it seems that the admin actually talked to her. The Zima admin here in that outfit. Why in the world? Chloe. It's kind of sad hearing like how things were going for her, but it's nice to see that she feels comfortable enough to stream again. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Isn't that the... Who... Oh, yes! It's the... Killer Whale one. Oh yeah, I did hear something that she graduated. No, the Orca. Okay, yeah. Wait, isn't the Orca Killer Whale as well? I'm very bad with these kind of stuff. I actually did like her outfit. Let's just call it that. The design. There we go. The design. I'm glad if she actually like being back. Yeah, I believe that we talked about her a bit for a few streams ago as well. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I did hear something about it. Not too much because I didn't really like look into it. But I did hear rumors about stuff like that. Or rumors like use like titles, if we say so. But what did you say? She was doing good again. But it's nice that she feels comfortable enough to stream again. I'm glad for that. I am actually glad for that. Whatever someone just goes back to something like they just don't want to continue, that they just stop doing something they like. I'm glad they can continue stuff like that. What did the admin do to Hinata? But why were they wearing this? Am I really seeing things as they are? Maybe the park keeper knows something. Let's ask him. True. Because technical clairvoyance is what we believe to see, which means that whoever was standing here talking to the woman, we know this is the admin. But because we only know him as the admin, we can't see the full truth. We can see of what we can perceive of our own information. Basically, our mind fills the gaps. Have you seen a strange person wearing a white clothes here in the park? White clothes, you say? Yes, face covered up too. I think I probably talked to Hinata-san, the lady who was here a lot. Also, man, Hololive really be losing a lot of talents in the span of a year or so. Yeah, that is sad. As I said, I follow some of them. I don't watch too many of them, but as long as they just return to doing something they loved, it doesn't need to be streaming. It can be anything. I just hope that. Ah, that person in the white everyone's talking about lately. I'd notice right away if I happen to see that. Thought so. Also, I haven't seen that Hinata-san around lately. But I believe you were the only one she talked to when she died. Jesus, did come here. I see. Thank you. No luck. Guess the park keeper isn't here all the time after all. Huh. Interesting. Let me check some more over here. Huh? Was I here? The traces here seem to have changed a lot. I don't see any of Tomiri-san now. But there's a different shadow here instead. Wait, it's me? It is me! Oh right, I did come here. Makes sense. I'd see my own traces. Scare me for a second. Thought I saw my doppelganger. Phew, maybe I could ask the park keeper about how things have been here after everything with Bloody Mary. Sure, I guess that's something. I'm at the park lately. Anyways, in the word of ChatGPT, I'm gonna activate goon mode. Wait, what are you gonna become a gremlin with? Often gremlins means to joke around or being silly. What are you gonna do? Now I'm worried. How are things in this park lately? Have you noticed any strange people? It's just the usual. Patients from the hospital sneak out here to smoke and such. Well, you were here, you already know. It looks like nothing unusual has happened here since that ghost incident. What's happened now? There's a lot of things going on now. Have you seen that video? I was shocked. Thought my phone broke. What is it with that person in white? That's Kisaragi's younger brother. I guess you might not know who I'm talking about. Kisaragi. Oh, you know, nothing much. I'm just going to cause chaos on Minecraft server. Ooh, yes, that's a good place to cause chaos. The one famous researcher about the cult. Oh, do you know him? What? You know him? I did indeed. knew him way back when he was just a wee child. How did you know him? I was doing delivery work back then, carried school lunches and such. I also made deliveries to the orphanage. Guess they called the children home. They're called children homes nowadays. Where is that? I believe it was a church somewhere, but that was over 10 years ago. A church? That might have been where the Kisaragi brothers were. Do you know anything else about Kisaragi? But how do you know Dr. Kisaragi? During delivery, I was approached by a little boy wearing a towel with eyes drawn on it. Could it be from the Secret Society project? Which was a project it made when they were children. Which, if I'm not mistaken, only we could see because of our clairvoyance. Because the page was blank for the police dude. I was asked if I wasn't working with schools, how to get a job, things like that. Maybe he was interested in school. He seemed like a very smart kid. He became a professor. So that's why you remembered him. When he got famous, I recognized him. I was sad to hear of his passing. Back again, eh? Yes, been a while. That's it, really. I guess not. Just a bench, like before. Just like before, nothing. I have 4 clues I need to find, I'm just looking. Look closer. I remember Kinoko-san grabbing my leg from this bush. That scar took a while to heal. Next time I see Kinoko-san, he'll need to apologize again. Fair enough, actually. I'll put myself a drink and I'm getting dry here. There we go. Here we go. I hope you all are doing well today, this good Tuesday. Sorry, like I'm still like not good with what days it is. For those who didn't know, I have been without a job for a year now. I've got help from my parents and stuff, so it's like fine. I'm not like in any crisis or things. But it's very difficult getting like into this again. Also with this extra stuff, because as I said, I'm like in a RV right now because I need a temporary place because it's difficult just getting here. Well, not difficult, but it's like I talked with my friends yesterday when we played Pokemon D&D. Basically, I live around 1.5 hours away. I say about. On Google Maps it's like 1:15. 1 hour 15 minutes. I don't know. Underground station. Oh, fuck it, let's go underground station. And basically, they commented like, yeah, going back and forth, it would take me 3 hours, full on full, of my whole day. That would be basically 8 hours plus 3, 11 hours. I would be away for 11 hours, and I would be fucking tired. Sure, on daytime, I could probably come back home around 4. Nah, we are stopped working at 3:30, so technically about like 5 something, 5:30, even more 6. So I would be kind of home late, and then start the next day. So it's probably a good idea also be closer to job and work, but yeah, I'm quite a person with like, I like habits and stuff sometimes, and right now I'm like out of sync with myself, so I don't really know what to think. I've said it to my mother as well, like, it's nothing bad, it's not like I want to quit now, it's my 2nd day, like I'm not gonna do that, like I'm a hard-working person. I work for whatever I need to get, basically. But yeah, I'm without work for a year now, so I'm out of the loop, and getting into the loop again just feels like I have no idea what to think, say, or even feel about this. But otherwise, work seems fine. Good people. As I said when I began stream, because most of the times I have like my information about my day and these recent days. Wait, hold on. For Nomura-san, how did you feel to be preparing that plan? But yeah, so basically it feels like it is like high tempo, this place, but at the same time not. It is like, I feel like it's a good like emotion with the whole work thing here, because it goes forward, but you don't need to stress the hell out. Because like we can basically take a little drink, we can talk to each other like for a moment and then continue work, and we sometimes even talk to like the people who like are higher ups than us and stuff like that, and we'll just like talk for a moment like, oh yeah, get back to work. And I'm pretty certain they said today that we actually did it very well. The gas generator is too big to move, so let's leave that. The voice recorder, does it work? I don't know. You find a clue? Take a listen. I bet it works if I charge it a bit with my portable battery. Oh, neat. Actually, to be fair, it's good to have a portable battery. Then you have extra battery for example, your phone and stuff if you ever need it. That is actually like a good, I would say, urban thing to have with you. Like, out in the forest, to be fair, it's actually kind of good there as well, especially if you need a phone to call for help and stuff. It's always good to have extra batteries, I would say. Not just in urban, it's like out in nature and stuff like that. It's always good to have like extra battery if you ever need it. I will help with your plan. It's the same as the admin's voice in the video. So he helped the woman here to more or less try to get her revenge. The man with a mark on his arm who stole the Koban coins. If you rush the event, you will lose the culprit. You keep... I don't want to waste it. There's something clattering sound in the making. It's hard to hear the voice. It was like a train. I left a list of Koban owners behind the bars, where I installed a gas generator. Next, explain what you need to do. Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do just fine. There's a lot more. I guess I'll just stop here for now then. The admin helped Nomura-san find the Koban owner and even set up the machine. Yeah, because basically she learned that whoever killed her brother, which the professor got accused of, basically wanted to find the person, and she realized something. Her brother used to own one of those coins, but it was stolen. So whoever has that coin must be the killer. At the same time, it's as the people said before when we met her. It is basically like it has gone years. They might have stolen that shit. They might have stolen that shit away. Like, whoever owns it now might not even be the killer anymore. Also, if I'm right that I have a theory that it is our boss in this game that is the admin, that means he was actually... Wait, what happened? Did I get another raid? Or was it just late? Hold on, give me a second. I can't... I just heard the sound of a raid. Now? Why does it tell it me now? Did you all hear that? To be fair, I am using the camping's Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is kind of shit right now. It works for streaming, I think. Oh, yeah, well, I have a few dropped frames, but not too bad, so I guess it's okay. It's 0.6, so 1% out of how long? 2.5 hours? It's fine. I got so confused. I thought I got raided again. That is my raid sound. Did you all hear that? Hold on. How? That was fucking 41 minutes ago. Jesus. I got so confused. That was an interesting dilemma. Oh, that was my mouse. So I just saw a dot and went downwards because I just saw it. Yeah, there we go. Nishitana's home, Wemime Park, Kurosawa's house, that bastard. To put it simple, we helped him with a case. We managed to figure out that he had stolen something from his father's safe, and when we checked the safe with his father around, knowingly knowing that we went through there to check things, he snapped a picture of us and basically said, look at this, these people at the center basically steals shit. Like, you motherfucker. The door is unlocked. What if there were those posts from the people saying they're concerned about Kurosawa-san? Did something happen to him? Sorry, this is an emergency to... Excuse me. Well, what we did see when we had his case was his doppelganger basically standing behind him, just grabbing the shit out of the thing. No, actually, it was just standing there. He didn't do anything specific. Oh yeah, so the one that looked like the doppelganger must have been the admin. The admin? So the admin was here too. I can also see Kurosawa-san's shadow in the background. Wait, this is... What's going on here? He might be one of the hostages. I think the 5 hostages he has right now is actually the Spy Society. The one who probably killed the person 7 years ago. I have to check more carefully. There might be something left behind. Is this a trace of Kurosawa-san? All the way in the back of the room. Did the admin chase him here? And then they kidnapped him? Because this guy used to know Kurosawa. When they used to go in school. When they were kids. Well, technically kids. When they were students, basically doing this vigilante shit. It's a safe and securely protected. But the door is unlocked though. That's a bit scary. Is there still any gold bars in there? I'm not kidding, I'm pretty certain the guy actually had gold bars. Stop looking around. Sorry, it was my bad just pressing the button there for a moment. Look around. The computer's been left with the power on. Strange. Is it working on something? That reminds me, what exactly was in that HDD stolen from this room? I want to know, but I guess there's no way to find out now. Probably not, because he used to steal the red car, which was the access device for police data, because he was just kind of curious, like his father was working for the police. Wouldn't it be nice to just being allowed to check stuff like that? Like, god damn. I'm not joking, I'm pretty certain his way of explaining to why was just a spur in the moment thing. Knowing Kurosawa-san, if anything happened, he'd throw it away. All the tossed out letters. Where are these from? I don't know. Read them. Look around. This is... The photo of Kurosawa-san and Dr. Kisaragi was thrown away again. Yeah, we did see that. He had thrown away that part. I guess I know why now. He might have been one of the people who actually... No, wait, because I don't know. They didn't do anything to the doc professor itself. It did something to another guy. We are ready. We'll soon be on the stage before all. Will you apologize to my brother in the churchyard? Oh, we are going to church. I will be waiting. We are preparing to come and take you there. This is a threatening letter from the admin. And what did he do? Throw it away. Did not expect anyone to come and actually get him. Talk about dumbass. Judging from the shadow, Kurosawa-san didn't go. So the admin came for him. Kurosawa-san was kidnapped. Is the admin just so good with hacking and getting information that's how he's capable of having the information? Because our boss has the vision, which is his power. He can see things before things even happen. What if he's just capable of hacking things and understanding things that, oh yeah, here you are. A photo of Kurosawa-san. This photo has been cut, but actually Kisaragi was the next to Kurosawa-san as his club advisor. Is it just a small world, or... No, it's not a small world. That's probably why I learned about the Spy Society. So many trophies and awards. Also, the person here, his father is the one who basically hid the incident from the world, because for no reason, let's just drop this, let's hide it, let's lock it in the closet. Well, I'm not joking, they call it the closet. where cases left unsolved, I mean left unsolved, went to die. Wait. Silver award, 100k subscriber, 5 society. Ooh, he was in the 5 society. Gold award, 5 society. Didn't pay attention when I saw it before, but the 5 society. That's the 5 society, the real culprits of the Tenshu incident. I think the Kisaragi's note also mentioned that group of student streamers. Wait, so if this is here, it means that Kurosawa-san was a member. And that would explain the, oh, we're just gonna let this incident wither away in the dust like a goddamn fucking Avengers movie. Because you cannot just imprison my son, like, let's just get rid of this information. Oh, I want to kick both of them right now in the ass. Well, we got some good stuff. Some good information. We knew about the church, we've already been there. Nishitani's home. Who was Nishitani? Was it the salesman? No. Oh wait, Nishitani. Nishitani was not the sale... Oh, Nishitani was the guy who actually looked for treasure and sold them to the guy who sold shit. Captain Nishitani-san was taken away by ambulance. Has no one else been here? Was also posting about them. Sounded pretty Zimmer-like. No way to traces of the admin here. Whoa. I met someone here. Oh yeah, didn't I meet with the guy? Yeah. There's a trace of me. Must be from when I was investigating here. Look at my own traces. Feels like I'm looking at my doppelganger. Oh, like, think if you basically have such a powerful clairvoyance that it actually that your own trace is capable of changing things within their trace. That would be that would, I'm not joking, that would actually be like some sort of Zero Escape kind of shit. God, yeah, for those who didn't know, that is kind of like the whole Zero Escape thing. Wait, who's this? It's Nishitani-san's shadow. You mentioned that no one else usually come here. These traces seem to last quite a while. But if that is his trace, who is this guy? I don't even remember who I met there, but if that was him, is this also him? Doesn't seem to be much of traces, to be honest. Just like before, lots of manga. Is there anything related to the admin? Acme curse. Oh right, he had that. He has Acme cursing 101. How to curse people. Not curse at, curse. Voodoo and shit. There's also a resale manual or something. A few notebooks. What's this notebook? Treasure log. Ooh, read. Treasure log. Give it a read. Ah, it seems like a place he has been and where he's planned to go next. Number according where the treasure is located, I guess. Closing business, abandoned school, he's been to so many different places. The visiting dates are in here too. Where did last go? The church? Probably the same church. I don't usually, but I took the train that day since the location was near a station. I had a low expectation. I've been plenty of old abandoned buildings, but this church was a first. Ah, so he talked to a lady who was close to a station. And that station must have been, well, close to a train, which must be around the station around the church. So it's church around the station. Wasn't much to resell. But I met an incredible person there. You could say it was life-changing. Someone at a church, that'd be the admin, was shown how to get revenge. I even got some help. I was taken seriously, really listened to. Ito-san, the delivery person, was an ally too. I want to thank them for connecting us. Oh my god, so this guy sent him a quote-unquote cursed box, which wasn't really cursed, and they believed they got cursed, but that was basically tea and alcohol mixed together. And then the delivery guy actually was cursing with the box as well on the way there. Traces of interaction with the admin are left in several places. I couldn't find conclusive info anywhere. But what comes up several times, I can more or less tell where it is. The place the admin should be right now is maybe they're in a church near some railroad tracks that is still in use. Doesn't? Oh wait, station. That is now in ruins? No. That station on the ground, some rail. Okay. So those two first are right. Maybe they're in a church near some railroad tracks that's that is now in ruins? That is now in ruins. How long ago did they talk to each other about that? Because this feels like we did these cases not long ago. Maybe they're in a church near some railroad tracks that is now in ruins. That must be it. Guess so, but I don't know. I still can't narrow it down. Time is running out. That doesn't really make sense. How far along did they actually talk about this? The person who was being influenced by someone else. Mio. Yes, let's go to Mia's place. She was acting strange before. Maybe there's traces of her interacting with the admin. Yeah, because what happened with her, that was someone wanted her to go back to sugar dating. And... Oh, wait a second. Did they leave the doll, or did the admin leave the doll? Because she had a miscarriage, I believe, and she basically freaked out when... Oh, you're still here. I hope you're feeling well, because even though you went completely psycho there for a moment, you were basically pushed towards a ledge. Hi, Mio. You're still living here? They won't let me take any of the open apartments in this building. I can't go back to my parents' house and find a new place that quick. I see. Sorry, I haven't been in touch lately. Don't worry about it. I'm glad to be spending some time away from other people. Fair. Last person you basically spent time to basically just wanted to. Yeah. Oh, that was the first case, and god damn. You know, the center director said in the video that I was forced to move out. So nobody even tried to find me here. That is... fair. I'm not gonna lie, fair, because... we watched that video and they basically said like both the people have disappeared mysteriously, because it technically doesn't say the truth. It talks about the urban myth about a man under the bed, and now somehow both of them are gone from this world. So in a sense that's nice, because so many people have seen it and it's like, okay, she might just not live there anymore, I'm just not gonna care about it. Oh, I see, I'm really glad to hear that. I'll make some tea. You came to talk. Yeah, I did. To be honest, I am kinda still worried for her, but... Have you having other people in here? Give me a second. This is... No, that's just Mio. No, it's just Mio in here. So hold on, Mio. I am gonna do some searching here. What are you doing? This must be Mio. He's touching the shelves, cleaning up perhaps. The room was red all over, but it's now back clean. Good. Don't really have much to... I guess I'm gonna talk to her. She's here, so... She might actually have some good clues. Sorry, Mia, I can't stay for long. I can tell. Your face is pretty easy to read. Next time I visit, I'll definitely talk more, because basically these two are friends. They knew each other before this game started. And unfortunately, this one was her first case. And damn, she ended like a psycho, I'm not gonna lie. She basically went into the bad person's home, hid under the bed, and pretended to be the man under the bed, and yep, that didn't really go well. Next time I visit, I'll definitely talk more. I have so much to tell you. Okay. Oh, I'm done? Okay. That bed. There won't be any more men coming out from there. Technically, it wasn't even a man under the bed, it was actually just from up top. From the ceiling. There was so much blood here before, but now it's really clean. I guess the blooded items were thrown away. Huh? There's one bright red book left. I think it's the book I found while investigating before. The one with a bookmark in it? Oh, right. Not a bookmark, it was a small note. 9 PM, leave near door. Hold on. There's more than one note. Could this be a letter from the admin? He was following instructions to prepare the blood for this room. For this room? Wait, she did it for this room? I thought she did it for another room. I know how scary it is to no longer have a place to call home. How heavy it is to have people watch you wherever you go. I know that feeling well. Maybe it felt like it didn't matter if you were right or wrong. No need to expect others to understand. I understand you. I'm here to talk with you anytime. At the place where we first met. Mio, could you please explain this to me? Oh, please don't become sad. Like, I am actually kind of worried, because this face she had, it was actually pretty scary. Hey Mio, about this letter. Oh, it's a letter from the Zamazima admin, isn't it? I don't know how much you ended up meeting the admin. And I'm not going to ask about how you followed the letter and did all that blood stuff, or any of about that. Zami? Mio, tell me if you can. Where's the Zamazima admin? I got a rough idea. There's no more time. An abandoned church near a railway line. Where is that, Mio? St. Nicholas Church. Wait, is it an abandoned church near a railway? Because that makes sense. But for somehow when I did the words before, they were put the other way around, so it made it sound like the railway was already abandoned. Asami, wait. You're going to that church? Yes. I have to stop the admin. Stop, but what about the Great Reset? Do you know about the admin story? I know some of it too, but we still can't let that happen. Asami, it's really nice to have just one person who understands you. I get that. Having that really saves you. Fair enough. I wish I could do that for someone. But even though I understand everything, I still have to stop this. Why? Tsutomu-san probably wouldn't want his brother to do something like this. It's not a hypothesis, just something I want to believe. Sadly, I have to go. It seems like the believers, especially these ones, is actually like not too bad, well, except for the ones cursing. She's probably the best one of them. She's the good one of them. Also, it's 1 hour left. When we were looking through his study, it was 6 hours left. We've done this for like 5 hours, walking back and forth. I am certain, for some reason, as I said before, that the Great Reset, the countdown, has something to do with us. Because many people here is basically believing, especially like the Kurosawa-san. Kurosawa, the one who basically got taken, kinda liked my power and believed I was basically like a pawn to something. He didn't tell me that, but it was like, ooh, this could be useful. I love that you're doing exactly what we want. So I'm getting that the countdown is not a countdown of it's just gonna happen. I think it's something we do, I guess. Because I still think the boss is the admin and he hired us. Not only that, but our clairvoyance got a bit stronger. So, you know. Looks like no one goes here anymore. It's abandoned. That's more or less what it means. But the lights are on. This might be the place. Sorry, just checking the sound. It was so quiet. I actually thought that my earphones had disconnected. Just checked. I was like, it sounded so much quiet. Oh, here we have the 5 people. Who are you all? I know of one of you, Kurosawa, but who is the other one? Yeah, someone's here. Huh? Are you okay? I'm here to help you. They can't really speak. Admin brought all of you here, but why? They can't speak, girl. You don't need to ask that because you're not gonna have an answer. Are you hurt? I'll take off the mask. Yep, Kurosawa. There we have the bastard. As I said, he basically made us look like thieves. It is you, isn't it? Not another doppelganger. Doppelganger? What are you talking about? That's you. That's Story again. Wait, what? Doppelganger, what are you talking about? That's you. What do you mean by that's you? That's Story again. But then the other people here... Oh, please. I believe it. Oh, yeah. To the left, the streamer. After that is the person who basically wanted Miyu to go into sugar dating. The third one is the guy who basically sold shit and something happened and it's like, that doesn't really matter. And the fourth one is a gas mask who is basically our influencer. So that is why he disappeared. The admin took him. I thought he actually was one of the Zimmers, apparently not. Noko-san is the gas mask? And Mayusaki-san. Thank goodness you're all safe. You call this safe? Just in case, I brought a knife. Your arms must have been hurt a lot. Don't worry, it's over now. It's over. Why is everyone so freaked out about me? Don't touch me. You won't get away with... What do you mean by... What's going on? Also, there is a problem here. There is a camera, and I'm standing here with a knife with that smile on her face. Hey. What? You're still talking like that? Wait, stop. What's going on, Miyazaki-san? It seems like you all force some really terrible... You all face some really terrible things. Let's get out of here while the admin is away. Oh, the admin is there. Oh, I've been waiting for you. This one with the correct answer. Yeah, because you knew it was me. So the admin is not even here. The Zamazima admin. Please let them go. What do you want to do? I want revenge. Kisaragi. And I want to stop you. Those who do not understand me cannot stop me. This world's twisted sense of justice. It will undergo a great reset. That's not... Oh, it's the boss. Oh, shit. Wait, hold on. So you're not actually the brother? Ah, I've been watching you, Azami. Well done on making it to this point. Director, you must Show that you understand him, that you understand the admin. Wait, so who is the admin then? I thought it was the boss just because like the hairdo of his younger brother. So we have never met the admin then. Giga Clan on another universe, actually true. True, goddammit. I just saw that on chat, I was like, yep, that's correct. Let us dissolve this grand plan that was created to unleash devastation and judgment. Because that's what we do. We are the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Time to dissolution the thing. I didn't know what dissolution meant before. Apparently means like breaking apart, bringing out to light, showing people this is not true. Let's show the admin what we can do. Yes. Now hold on, wait a second. Was someone talking about a power when they were kids? I am confused. I actually don't know what's going on. I feel like it's still him for some reason. I don't know why. The Samazima admin is watching you from somewhere. I guess so. We could talk to each other. Kind of sure that my intent is conveyed as well. Understood. Hello, Samazima admin. I understand you. We'll show your answers based on what we've learned about your thought throughout our investigations. Plus, it's 1 hour left. I think this is gonna take an hour, and the great reset for us is basically, we have told you all the truth that was hidden. I still think that. That is why I have the 5th card called Devastation Judgment. Listen and tell us if we understood you correctly. Let us begin. Yes. Behold. The eye-opener. The countdown has less than 10 minutes left. Let us begin. Okay, it's not an hour, it's 10 minutes. Let us begin the final dissolution. At the same time, he was a great hacker, so he might have just hacked the place and just said hello, say goodbye to your secrets. It all started with the Genesis card. Talk about the cult distorted the truth around Kisaragi's death. The public began to take interest in the prophecies. The cards foretold the final hour for the guilty. Those who considered Kisaragi the culprit probably rejoiced at the news. Yet to those who knew the truth, its existence itself was a sacrilege. So, Miss Asami. Yes? What was created from the Genesis card and became essential to carrying out this plan of the revenge? The Illuminate cards. The Illuminate cards, they weren't about prophecies coming true, and they had conscious preparations behind each case, just like the original. Knowing the truth, the admin was able to create those cards. The Genesis card prophesizing Dr. Kisaragi's death materialized amidst the chaos of the case. It was probably planted after the case, all things considered. Such a base trick to see it all in retrospect. This is probably also our final dissolution for this game. Now then, as for the answer to the riddle, Mrs. Sam, you correctly answered the website's riddle. Yes, the answer was the Renotentry incident. Yes, indeed. The Zamazima admin video invited everyone to solve this riddle. They wanted to tell the world a certain truth through solving it. So Mrs. Sam, why then? Why did the Renotentry incident become something that does not exist, even if you speak of it? Because it was just a rumor, because it was an unsolved case, because it was declared a non-solved case. It was not solvable. It was just that it was a no-solved case. Do not continue working on this. Put it into behind lock and key. But it simply, he just said stop, don't continue. Fuck off. Stuff like that. And sent it to the closet as a no solve case. Any case that originally existed, if sent and kept there, becomes effectively non-existent through pressure along numerous channels. And the one who ordered this was one of the five's father, which still works for the police in a rather high rank. Even if the answer is unknown, the goal is to draw a great deal of attention to the question itself. If someone happened to answer correctly, it would bring to the light the dirty secret in the dark. Next, let us focus further on this answer itself. The answer itself. Why did Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa stop the investigation? The case itself was neither complicated nor related to any VIPs. He must have realized something quite important. So Mrs. Sami, yes, he opted to disregard Kisaragi's cooperation in the investigation and pretended the incident never happened. What is the reason for Seiji Kurosawa's decision? Because there never was an incident, because himself was the culprit. Because it was caused by someone close to him, his own son. I think one of the perpetrators had close ties to him. A crime committed by Kurosawa-san when he was a student. He covered up the entire case to delete any traces of his son's involvement. So we're right about that though. That must be it. All cases should be solved with the support of truthful information. Yet, if the information is deemed inconvenient, uninvolved innocence may be sacrificed. A sacrifice is inevitable to protect those you hold near and dear. You can have your own views of justice, but that justice shouldn't go beyond your own boundaries. We are approaching the end. I'm sure the admin is very much looking forward to it. So Mrs. Sami, yes, Kengo Nomura was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time for the Ueno Tenchu incident. They mistook him as their planned target and murdered him. They pressured Kisaragi to take his own life after he noticed the culprit. Who could be the culprit of such a crime? The Five Society. A group of 5 students who were known as vigilante streamers. The Five Society. 7 years ago, the 5 of them were all students and Kurosawa-san was one of them. We found trophies displayed in Kurosawa's home for a record follow count. The person with the mark on their arm that Miss Nomura was looking for. I believe it was here as well. Indeed. So the people being held here now are the Five Society. Hey, quit the rambling already. We're on live stream, stop spewing nonsense. Nonsense and nonsense. When you were the one to speak, you spewed nonsense about me, you can shut up. Actually, now when I realize who he is, I'm like, oh, we are? Yes, it seems that Samizima admin is broadcasting. Say one more word and I will sue you. For what? I don't have an ounce of proofs to back up your nonsense. We were drugged and dragged here against our will. We're the victims here. Okay, I don't really care about the channel. So wait till I have a mark on my arm. On one of yours, Jesus, is that a threat? Now you start to sound like you actually have something to hide. Also, we're gonna have an ad in about 5 minutes, people. Just warning you all. I see. They insisting your claims are merely speculations. If so, we're going to have to show conclusive evidence. Oh my god. I might have had the wrong number before, but they had an HDD with a number on it, and I think I said 7. But it might have said 5 on it. Oh my god, they actually... someone stole the hard drive. He is a idiot for even keeping that after 7 years, if that's even true. That would probably been like, I have my hard drive here with my streams. That would be a hard drive with their streams, where they basically beat up people they believe are needing to have a beating, basically. So in one of those videos is the guy they thought was evil, and it's basically just an innocent person who got killed. Oh, what such a dumbass! If he actually... Okay, I am wanting to bet with myself here that yes, he did. He kept it. You revisit each and every case to find your way here. I'm sure we'll be able to find more the answer, Mrs. Zami. Conclusive evidence that confirms the culprit. Mr. Kurosawa, you may have an idea of what it is. Kurosawa-san, would you happen to know? Wait, no way. So, Miss Asami, the admin very likely holds this conclusive evidence in hand. What do you think it might be? The stolen HDD he kept? Who is... Oh my god. Maybe it was the HDD that the doppelganger stole from Kurosawa-san's room. It must have contained information that the culprit absolutely doesn't want to reveal to the public, then destroy it. Why keep such a thing? Worthy of your final answer. Miss Asami, I'm proud to have you as an investigator for the center. The mystery is now solved. And the funny part is that the guy that actually wanted our help, the Kurosawa-san, who liked our power, I don't think he likes it right now, to be honest. Well, sad for him then, I don't really care. Well done. You have shed light on my life over these last 7 years. Yes, you truly understand me. Thank you for coming to this conclusion. Allow me to broadcast the content of the HDD. Jesus. No, stop. It's not what it looks like. Don't broadcast. But first of all, it's not as bad as people said with hostages, because yes, they are bound, they are there, they are hostages. But most people will probably think, oh, they have a gun to the head. No, what they have is basically their own goddamn video. Hey, Kurosawa, this better be a joke. You didn't delete it. Oh, yeah, you deleted the data, you idiot, yeah. He's an idiot. You promised to delete it all. Kurosawa, you're an absolute fool. Why would you keep it? I don't know. For some reason, having seen someone being completely beaten up, I'm like, oh yeah, I like it. It was apparently precious to him. This is precious footage from 7 years ago. A video that our famous streamer kept hiding away all this time. Yeah, that's the guy basically who got killed. Hold him down. Are you getting this, Kinoko? Jesus. Yeah, and this is what happened. Hey, where do you think you're going, huh? Oh, yeah. Finally giving up. Guys? Is this the dude? You got the wrong guy, he's not moving, yeah. God, I'm idiots. Seriously? I'm not gonna cut that. Cut it out now. Oh, sure. Oh, not even the police can stop this now. The man being held down was Kengo Nomura. Kurosawa-san. This is concrete proof, isn't it? He can't really say anything against that. Whoa. I probably shouldn't have actually brought the knife with me. That was a bad idea. You do understand you're live streamed right now? You are kind of fucked by even showing this. That was an accident. We didn't... Does it matter? Even if you didn't do it to that guy, that would still mean you did it to someone else afterwards. If you found the right person, so... Does that matter? You're looking for a murderer. Think of Kisagari. What drove the guy to suicide? The world, the public, everyone. They're not even looking for the truth. Fed them what they want and they'll just jump all over it. Yeah, I know, you just did the same thing to me. Oh, that was either a gunshot? Oh, please tell me it's Jasmine. Also, should I wait for a few moments here until the ad is done? I'm gonna wait for a moment until the ad is done. This is too exciting. But I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. I hope you all have a wonderful time. I'm just chilling and relaxing. I really like that. It is just fun being here. It's fun sharing this with all of you. Because I like that. It's just... I love streaming, to be honest. It's, as I've said before, it's my therapy. But yes... just sitting relaxing after a day's work. I've been pretty certain to go quite forward, to be honest. Also because we discussed a lot of vans at home, I started to basically look at like how to convert one to a little living space. Apparently even in Sweden it is less tax on it? Or something? What I know? I did actually look up for the rules. Because I know, for example, like it is a car first, it is a van first. And it's like, what am I actually allowed to do? And like, yeah, it is a car. Weight, basically. Fair enough. And then it's like, it is supposed to technically be an RV, which means that there are stuff that is supposed to be. For example, you cannot just have a stove you can pop up and pop back down. It has to be something that is stuck. Same thing with bed. And then it also needed at least a chair and a table, so you have somewhere to eat or having guests. It doesn't mean like you need like 5 goddamn tables and stuff, like 5 chairs and stuff like that. It just means sitting space, table, that. So apparently the rules are kind of not, I wouldn't say vague. They aren't really vague. They are basically like very easy. So it is not like, for example, when you want to make a small home, like a tiny house. Because if you make it a certain tininess, you need to have it close to another building, because otherwise it doesn't count as a house. So it has to be a certain size, I think it's like 45 square meters, to be able to actually count as a house, even though it is tiny. So if you want to do smaller than that, you need to have it in a place with another house on it. But yes, welcome back everybody from that. I will just paused here and just talked about vans and other shit. Yes, it is Jasmine. Welcome back, Jasmine. Oh, this time you didn't even use your legs or knees or anything. You used a gun. You okay, Sammy? You think I came, yeah? It is. Glad to see you awake. Yeah, she has been in hospital for, like, since she fell 10 feet? Hey, ow. I'm glad you're here. It seems the police arrived in time. You should let them handle those 5 and the admin. Thank you for your hard work, Mrs. Sammy. You mean it's over? Indeed. Is there a problem? No, wait. The countdown hasn't stopped yet. And besides, I'm not convinced by that dissolution. You realize that the eye-opener has already opened. For all our dissolutions so far, by figuring out what lay behind the strange phenomenon of urban myths, we uncovered who was doing what. Haven't we accomplished the same thing here? We shed light. Oh, I like this song as well. This is a new song. I like this one actually, especially for this whole like resolution. Like this is the true resolution. It actually kind of fits the vibe of it. I feel I've listened too much to game music and analyzed it. To be fair, I actually had good score for like game using stuff. So, who am I to say? I actually might have a knack for like listening to game music and like, yes, I get this vibe. Because it has the same vibe as the Dissolution song, but more like, yeah, now we're going straight into the final dissolution here. First of all, why are we doing this dissolution and who is it for? Well, to prove you understand the admin, which is why I opened the lock. If so, something isn't right. We haven't really done proper dissolution. Miss Asami, what are you trying to do? I'm going to open this lock. Oh, am I gonna actually call upon the eye opener? He did say there might be a time in the future I'm actually gonna call upon it. I am resetting eye opener. This is actually kind of cool. I like this because before the dissolution was him, but now we are the one doing our own dissolution. My doubts are around what we needs the dissolution. Around what needs the dissolution. Also at the same time, he was actually the one saying that sometime in the future might actually make your own. But I like this song though. I actually might try to find this on Spotify if I can find it. So the early dissolution had the wrong target. We completed the dissolution on the Ueno Tenshu incident rumor and brought to light what actually happened. That is fine. But we haven't touched on what truly matters. I see. So he actually might be the admin. So, Mrs. Sammy, what is it that you believe needs this dissolution? The admin's identity. Just who or what is the admin? I learned the Kisaragi Kutumori's brother, but the police weren't able to find any records. To understand the admin, I feel we need to answer that question. I love this like energy this game have taken now. I actually love this so much, and I'm not joking. Like the song really gives me good vibes here. I don't know if you can see that on my avatar, to be honest, because it's getting kind of dark. Hold on, let's do this. There we go. Now we have some light in here. I'm actually vibing this song. Unmasking the admin, who you only seen through footage. So that is the goal of the dissolution. I'm not lying. I like this so much. I love she's basically like, yep, I am taking the lead here now. Yes, let us uncover who they really are. Remarkable. It feels we are homing in on an undetermined anomalous true nature. This dissolution is a first. I cannot contain my excitement. But I must slow down. I must present questions that will help you manifest the answer within. As I said, I still believe it is him. And I love that he also is like still helping us. Like, yeah, I want you to be able to do this yourself. You might not know exactly what questions to do, so I will give you the questions. He's basically torturing me how to actually use the eye opener. So Mr. Sammy, yes, the admin has previously caused other incidents too. This is another case that was sent to the closet and no longer exists. But it's an important incident, proves the admin's existence. Which incident was this? 77.7 billion yen leak. It was a hacker that basically laundered money. The happy 77.7 billion yen leak. We found only rumors on social media and the Zamazima website, but we found records at the closet. This means it wasn't a made-up story, but an actual case. And for some reason it came to the closet because no one should solve it. It's difficult to prove anything exists with the clairvoyant traces alone. But this is an actual case that happened with police records, even if they are at the closet. That might just prove the key in cornering the admin. I don't know why, but for somehow this change of like roles kind of makes me happy. Let us move forward with the dissolution. The happy 77.7 billion yen league targeted a membership-based socialized networking site with various celebrities and politicians. So Mrs. Sam, there was a hacking tool which was used in this incident. What was the name of the tool? Natasha Sai. Singh. According to records at the closet, the tool could only be used by its creator, and its user was said to be a genius hacker. If the culprit for this case, then the creator of the tool must have been the admin. The admin may have slipped up. Special tool only usable by the creator. The existence of this tool narrows down the numerous possibilities to single hacker. This turned into a huge hint, it seems. Their genius may have backfired. We know that the admin previously caused an incident. That a special tool called Natasha Singh was used. Sorry if I'm out of rhythm, like I cannot both talk and move my brain, move my brain actually. A tool supposed to only be accessible by its creator. So far so good, but come to think of it, we haven't really zeroed in on the admin's identity. When I found these records in the closet, something felt off. Felt off, you say? I felt like I know when the Natasha Singh tool was used. I see. So Mrs. Same. When exactly was the Natasha Singh tool used? While exploring the old warehouse, okay. No? Just inside the old warehouse in Hirutsuka village, the door suddenly closed on me. It can only be explained by Natasha Singh tool. It's a hacking. Okay, give me a second. Hacking. When the tour petitioners were chosen. Yes. Because technically me and Jasmine were not supposed to be there. Okay, now I got it. Because technically I opened a safe, but I got the code and I also knew what the code was. When the ghost appeared, the ghost was basically behind him, so that was a true person. This, I didn't really know what to pick. But this one, when the participants was chosen, because we were told that we were given someone's tickets to explore this tour and find out have people actually been taken away by the netherworld. But we did never get our envelope. And then the tour guide basically went, damn, I don't know, we were supposed to have for everyone. I must have missed to get one extra. Because he was not the one holding it. He was the one given every single tool by exact numbers. The random draws for the Ueno Netherworld tour. The organizer Tomoko Nomura should have had the full control of things. Yet, when we first met her, she didn't consider us participants. And there weren't enough handouts for all participants. This was done by hacking into the organizer's account and used by Tomoko-san. So the number of participants was forcibly increased. You gave us this one. Ah, truly excellent, Mrs. Sane. Bringing all this to light without leaving anything behind. Only you could have done this. Okay, I'm not gonna say, like, whenever I tell on Blue Sky, when I play this game, the creator of this game actually likes to post. I love that because it's very, like, active with whoever plays this and is, like, liking it. Credits for the person who made this game. I'm not gonna lie, if you all have missed some stuff and stuff like that, I highly recommend trying this game out yourself because I've loved every single part of this game. It is a visual novel mystery game, but it's enough gameplay to just, like, keep you going forward. It's not just, like, too much talking, too little gameplay, stuff like that. This is a very good, game. I like the art style, I like the pixelated art style and everything. The story of this has been absolutely wonderful. I know the game isn't fully over yet, but I love this part so much. The creator of this game have done an absolute wonderful job. Or the creators. Like, I'm a bit uncertain exactly how many and who. So I'm not gonna say creator as in only one person made this. It might have been a whole ass team, and whoever made this, all the people, they have done a fantastic job with this game. So Mrs. Sami, we have arrived at the final question. Who might be this individual who chose to hide from the world? To become this masked anomaly known as the Admin? For the single goal of enacting revenge on the brother? Ayumu Meguria. Because every single case we got was always where we ended up finding one of the particular cards. You really do understand me better than anyone, Mrs. I was right before. Because he says that he has the vision, which might actually be true, and that does explain the video recording. He knew about us talking. Director Son, the lock is open. This was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know really what the time is. I think we're over the time of my stream. Yeah, by 30 minutes. I'm not joking. I love this so much, to be honest. When my brother made his choice, I was powerless to stop him. The puppet was really... Oh, that explains his dissolution center. Because, yeah, he likes urban myth, because he probably had that from his brother. His brother taught him all of these urban myths. But a part of it is like, I love these, but they are going down. The public was always easily swayed by Kurosawa-san's manipulation. Social timelines were ablaze each day with theorizing pain, painting him as the murderer. Amidst the daily torrent of unfounded rumors and slander, my brother still endured somehow. And yet, when those nails and spears reached me and our long-gone parents, he thought that he should no longer try to endure. That his existence was torturing those he loved. Without police cooperation, the case would never be solved. Unless the case is solved, the world will keep harming his family. You witnessed all of this with your own eyes. I was utterly powerless back then. Everything I tried to do to encourage my brother was only hurting him further. Back then, I would chat with him about rumors and the occult, like we did as children. It was the worst thing I could have done. It wasn't, far from it. Dr. Kisaragi missed those days dearly. Those days you spent together at the children's home. But he couldn't figure out what to do. He didn't want to tarnish those memories you made together. So, if he knew that his regrets were living on in the form of hate, he would be devastated. Well, wait, didn't we have the card called Devastation and Judgment? His brother get devastated, but Judgment is here. Director. Their deeds have been exposed through this broadcast. The terrible rumor about Dr. Kisagari will fade away now. Please. We have enacted revenge on the 5 of them. Please. No, the countess will still continue. But why? You heard what Kurosawa said earlier. They're not even looking for the truth. Feed them what they want and they'll jump all over it. Huh? It wasn't just those 5 who drove my brother to take his own life. It was your average, everyday person who believed their own sense of justice. But Miss Asami, you have felt the same yourself. When your friend was wrongly accused, you stood up for her and tried to do her justice. People were spreading rumors about Mio, and there was nothing I could do. People don't care whether the information is true or not. They create a scapegoat they claim to fight against. And once they defeat this fabricated enemy, they'll tell themselves they fought for peace. Those labels as evil will be struck down, and yet the world will remain none the better. Could there possibly anything more bizarre and horrifying? This solution is what you should be seeking. Director, why me? Miss Asami. Because your kindness is genuine, and you stand beyond hate and despair. The one person in this world who understands me. The one person in this world for my dear brother. Director? Oh, shit is happening. What's this? The screen is changing by itself again. Another signal hijack? Oh no. I'm tapping everywhere but nothing happening. Oh, now I got like sort of a dread here for some reason. I understand why, because judgment basically. Devastation and judgment. Where's Busman? What's all this? Something's being uploaded. Wait, what is being uploaded? The Great Reset? Oh my god. Are we gonna get like an ending where nothing is... Oh shit, everything's logged in. Oh shit. It is logging in on everyone's account, I guess. Oh yeah. It's showing up, it's showing everyone's secrets. Things they never want. Yep. You don't stop it, that's the thing. I've been hacked. Everyone has been hacked. That's my real name. What? Wait a minute. Yep. I can't let anyone see this. Oh no, stop this. I can't turn it off. The buttons on my phone aren't working. The funny part is, they say on the phone, like some stuff are on the phone, some stuff are not on the phone. Wait. That's a photo of my manager? What? He cheats on his partner? My password is changed? Are you kidding me? My name, age, and address are all out there. What the hell is this? Well, to be fair, some of that is already out there, to be honest. Especially like the address and stuff. Hey, that's my credit card information. What are you doing? What are these disgusting photos? Whose reel is this? No way. Please, please stop. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, now it is panic. Because everyone sees everyone right now. My phone's gone too. Police data leaks popping up. What's going on there? Stay calm, sync with HQ and the commissioner. Hey, what the hell is this pic? Don't know I'm siphoning founds. No. Oh yeah, Jesus. Dead. My alts is all out there. Wait, why is my phone filming? My account was hacked? No, this isn't me. I have to hurry and delete everything. Come on. Oh Jesus, yeah. I love the like twist of this game. Being basically like the whole mystery behind urban myth and like all these creatures roaming around the world. And we do so much cyber sleuthing that it actually ends up, that is what this game is about. Mr. Tomarigi, sit rep. Sorry, Commissioner, failed to stop him. We need to secure Miguria first. Please proceed immediately to the building supposedly holding the center. Commissioner, where are you? This may be a luck break thanks to this cyber attack. We're able to gain access to the encrypted data on Kisaragi. Yeah! Oh wait, do we get with this like really damn good music? Because yeah, this stuff was actually... Oh, I'm not pressing a button by the way. I love to do want to know more. Oh yeah, this song is balling. Yeah, because his data was actually secured. I tried, but I wasn't able to help anyone at all. She seems really like hurt. Yeah, you were giving it all your all, Sammy. Your friend Mia went through all that mess. You kindness gave her hope. Take my word for it, not just her. Oh, here comes the beat. Jasmine? Oh yeah, I tracked down the boss man and whooped that smartass. Sammy, you did everything you could. You really did. Kisaragi's siblings. The younger of the two, yes? Yes, I do remember. Striking different from the other patient. Near anomalous perceivedness. Oh Jesus, I don't have time to read that. Notably adept with technology, a world-class hacker, I heard. Elevator looks like it's falling apart. Like it's been around forever. Let's wrap this case quick. Wrap up this case quick. I'm not pressing that button, this is automatic. After that, I want a welcome back party. Impossible. How could this be? Wait, what? What is the truth? Is he dead already? Too late for the big catch. Oh yeah, this is abandoned. This is not regular mess. It's as if... Jasmine, look. A computer. Looks like there's a video on it. This is when Zami came to the center. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. There's no one here. Okay, now I'm getting the chills. Commissioner, I've reached the center, but I'm not joking, I'm getting the chills. This is actually plot twisting. It's Tomarigi. Stop, Ms. Fukurai. I know she's there. She's... Sister! Oh my god, it was us? She was behind it all. That explains why they got freaked out when they saw me. Ayumi Megure never existed. This is a fucking plot twist. That does explain their people. Zame? Zame? Oh my god, this... I am not joking. I like this plot twist though, but... that does explain why Megure was in our head when we did the dissolutions. Oh, not dissolutions, but basically when we needed like to try to figure stuff out. That explains with their freak out when they saw us, because they had seen his face. Commissioner, did you see the rest of that video? Oh, no, it's not automatic now. Oh my god, at first I got chills just because of like how everything was not there. And now it was her. That explains why she had the card from the beginning. Because she was the one doing it. Commissioner, did you see the rest of the video? Yes, it showed Miss Fukurai, or rather, Ayumi Kisaragi. Yeah, that is freaky, but that is... I love that. I got, like, this goosebumps I got was great. She seems to be mocking us for our inability to discern the truth. So on paper, this whole incident was caused by Ayumi Megure. No, Ayumi Megure never existed. Every aspect of this was planned by Tsutsumi Kisaragi's younger sister, Ayumi Kisaragi. Also, her freaky face there, that was actually kind of scary. I liked her. She had a good night. She looked good. She was adorable. But to be fair, she kind of looks dead inside of this picture. Then I guess we should call her Ayumi when discerning this case. Ayumi Kisaragi created another self. That's why I believed it was the guy, because it looked like him on the picture. But we only saw the hair and clothing, so it was like, yeah, we kind of looked like him. But now when she looks the same way, she actually does look like a boss man, basically. She started planning revenge when her brother took his life. As a first step, Ayumi created an iconic figure, a figment of imagination, that became Ayumi Megure. So she managed to become like a split personality. Either she became split personality, like she actually had two personalities, or she was very good with like, yeah, I need to create this, and I'm creating this by force. And at the same time, she started preparations for terrorist attacks as a Zamzima admin. And last of all, Ayumi created Azumi Fukurai, the epitome of innocence. Oh yeah, that's exactly what technically he was speaking to himself or herself. And it must have been it. Somehow one part of her was the innocence, which was basically, I don't want to do this because it is gonna hurt people. But a part of her basically became, I want to do this. And I guess that's why we have the clairvoyance. Because perhaps we don't have clairvoyance, because perhaps we don't actually have any powers. Wow, no wonder her outfit looks all cutesy like that. Yeah, fair enough. And perhaps that's why we knew things. Because as they said, he has a very good perception. So perhaps I just noticed so many details, like, oh yeah, this has been exchanged, there's been blood here, someone died here, like this. There we go. And that does explain that when we try to do clairvoyance on our own brother, we got these flashbacks, like our power got more activated. Because that's what we saw. We saw our own memories. But as they said, we basically created our own personalities. Perhaps the cute personality never had some of those memories. And that's why it was like, yeah, that's why it was like another sort of clairvoyance, because we were that person, but we never knew it. Though she shared the same body as Ayumi Kisaragi, the hesitant Miss Asami was being controlled all the time. But what was that clairvoyance trick about then? Is Furukarai's clairvoyance a visualization of facts deducted by the sheer intelligence of Ayumi's gifted mind? Oh, I was right then. So just perception. By wearing Kisaragi's glasses, the connection between Miss Fukurai and Ayumi may have been strengthened. That explains the goddamn glasses, and I always have to actually bring them up, and it was his glasses. That's actually kind of sweet in a sense, because it's like a memento. And that's why she'd see those things so clearly. Miss Fukurai was seeing Ayumi's deduction as traces without even realizing it. It was a visualization of traces. If that happened to you just like that, I see what you'd think a ghost and such. And this explains the power of vision. So Sami was talking with Ayumi's inside her own head through her phone. Oh, and that's why we did our own eye-opener, and why our second personality believed that we would do this in the future. Because that is what would have happened. Because we were the same. It was just that Ayumi, in a sense, took over. She basically become, in a sense, herself, or the true self. So they're on one of the same. Spent all the time teaming up, and I never had a clue. But isn't that kind of convoluted for a revenge plan? Making all those cards, causing so much panic with prophecies. Well, all of that was likely driven by Ayumi's emotions. With numerous measures involved the wilder public, of course. The death of Ayumi's brother was desecrated by the Genesis card. I'm thinking of how to enact her wrath on the culprit. She chose her brother's lifelong passion, the occult. Ayumi was manipulating Sami to carry out her plan. That is such a strange thing, to manipulate yourself. Because yeah, Ayumi is the sister, but Sami is another personality. Somehow she was capable of basically controlling another of her personalities without her noticing. And Sami was unaware of this, correct? I'm certain she did not know. How can you tell? Remember her words. Ayumi is unaware. Azami is unaware. So tell me now, what do you want to do with her? Oh, that is actually kind of freaky, because I know we are still doing this game and it's not fully ending yet, but I really want to talk about this because this is such a good goddamn story. But right now, what this person basically is like, these people were doing something wrong, it was hidden, it needs to become truth. But there's so many other things that is badly happening, it's not coming to truth. So it's like, you are not doing justice. You are just doing what you feel is the best for you. So right now she has two personalities. The one who made the plan and the one who never knew of the plan. The one who never was evil. The one who actually never was the culprit. So what are you gonna do with her? Are you gonna throw her in jail? She can never confess. She can never be the one they're chasing. Are they just gonna put a quote-unquote innocent person in jail, or gonna let her be? That damn Ayumi. The cyber-terrorism attack she launched caused immense damage. We had strings of assault, theft and other cases since the incident. The police are still catching up with all that chaos, so there is little we can do. Outed secrets have been caused, divorces, firings, bankruptcies, people are asking for help we cannot give. To think that having our personal information posted online would lead to so much harm, and somewhere everything's back to normal on the social network. And what about the Five Society? Murder, even if involuntary, the malicious cover-up. More than enough evidence for prison term. Director Kurosawa will be charged too for his involvement in the cover-up. Yep. They might have the closet, but it's not meant to use like that. Oh, and the search of Ayumi Kisagari has been called off. Huh? HQ want to avoid admitting that police servers were used to stage cyber attacks. It's official, this case will be archived in the closet. Figures. We are now all strictly forbidden to speak to anyone about the cyber attack. And about what Ayumi Kisagari has done. A case that doesn't exist, even if you speak of it. I guess that's another urban myth on the list, Commissioner Tumiri. Oh, by the way, the building house in the Urban Myth Dissolution Center seems they are tearing it down. So I heard. It's final dissolution indeed. Well, here's hoping. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center never happens again. What do you mean? This was the ruins we saw in the beginning of the game. Because we did see that it was like we saw the future, like foreshadowed in the game, that we saw ruins. We only saw the ruins of the Dissolution Center. Well, it's something I heard. Just a rumor. Oh, this was brilliant. This was brilliant. This game was... Yes! I am glad I got the game, man. That's actually pretty sick. The whole controlling a split another version of themselves to carry out a bad thing without them knowing. Really reminds me of a game or a movie, but I can't remember the name. All of you people who are here, done this, every one of you, you have done a bloody banger of a game. All of you designers, wonderful pixel art, visual effects, yes, everyone. Many of the room 6 apparently. Oh, you people have done such a good job. I'm not joking, like, yeah, it was actually peak, like, the whole game I bought because, ooh, mysteries. Oh, we can solve these interesting things. I'm sorry for like my spasming around, it's bad lighting in here right now. But like, this end, that was such a good ending. Because as I said in the beginning, this felt like some sort of Scooby-Doo like game. We go into this fully knowing it actually does exist. Until it doesn't. For example, like the vision. The clairvoyance. I believed in all of that. Oh, sorry, yet somehow that happened. It's a very bad lighting in here apparently. I was just had my hand before my face. And yeah, like in the end it was just like, nope, none of this is real. Not even us is real. I don't know where my camera is actually trying to focus right now. But this was... We have done an extra hour of this game. I just want to watch the credits here. Why? You all amazing people deserve this. You have done such a good game. And the music as well, like every single part of this game. It was sick, and The grateful tension of the twist at the end is just so good that I literally have no words. Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying it's good. I can't say anything else. It was... I don't know what to say, because first it was like the twist of, yeah, I did it. You found me. Congratulations, but unfortunately, I'm not gonna quit. And then that happened. And then we go into the dissolution center and everything is just abandoned. I thought it was like a ghost. I thought what they had seen was he was dead all along, because I still believed in this like urban myth thing that these weird things still happened. No, it was just her. I really just want to praise this game, but the only thing I can think of is, man, yeah, if I don't think the people who have made this game watches this, I don't believe that thing like that. I know that they like whenever I like post about me playing this game, and I'm happy for that, because I played the game, and you, thank you so much. You all have done such an amazing goddamn game. Like, I loved this game so much. Like, it always had me, like, the twist was always such a good thing. Like, I love this so much. I can't say much more than that. Oh, we're gonna have after credit things. I was hoping for this. And that's also kind of was waiting. But this game also deserved the end credits. I hope you still stay as friends if you manage to find each other. I really do hope, because she really, like, Zami did really like you. Oh, it actually has the same mark. Oh. Jasmine! She looks so goddamn happy. Why does she look so happy? So this is your shiny new center. She's here, director. Oh. Ah, we've been waiting for you. Oh, that is actually kind of freaky. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Yeah, okay. Even the after credit end, that was even scarier with how they have a dissolution center again, but more of the kind of cult looking thing, and the one basically saying, well, like, Jasmine, me, oh, boss man, she's here just like changing in front of, yeah, that was